Okay. Okay. We are here. Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. We are sending out our final tweets real quick. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. There we go. Hello, Sazbilly. Hirayu. Hello, Slimy Sable. Hello. How are you guys doing? Everyone doing well today? Good morning. Good morning, Castleton. Good morning. Good fucking morning. Can we get a Korean prayer circle going? Can we get a Korean prayer circle going, guys? Everyone? Everyone, can we start praying? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. You're out of uniform? I'm gonna be back in uniform after the first game. So don't worry. Gotta make my tweet. There we go. I'm getting back in uniform very soon. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry your pretty little head. If there's one thing that I'll do is work hard for my money. For my DHL delivery driver money. Let me pull up the Liquipedia. Dude, it's I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. I went to bed late. Sort of late. Had to wake up a little early. Guys, have you realized that, like, it's crazy to have to wake up pre 8 a.m.? No one's had it harder than me. No one. It's 4 a.m. for me. Pfft, light work. I did that all year. My friend the Brazen Bull Sign wanted to interrogate you about your Castores looks like he doesn't believe in vaccines opinion. The thing is, it's only Castores with his current um, facial hair. Old Castores, clean-shaven Castores, did not look like that. Something about his current facial hair is telling me he's a vaccine skeptic. I don't know. I don't know. It's just the vibe I'm getting. It's just the vibe I get. Good morning, King. Good morning, King. You did, King. Where's bro streaming from? Bro, I'm at I'm in Stockholm. I'm in Stockholm. Good dog. Good dog. Hamburger. But the Trevlita Trafas. Good morning. See, I thought the G's were like silent, but apparently the G's aren't silent. Like of the go Morgan, or like when I did Godal, I thought it was like Godal. Stream from Hall B. Yes. So I'm in Hall B, and if you're here in Stockholm, post finals, I'm gonna exit out of Hall B. There's like a cafe, and it's like the VIP entrance. It's guarded by somebody, and then I'm gonna. That's what I'll do. We'll do some meet and greet, some photos, some signing if anyone wants to. And if not, that's fine. It's fine. I can die. The second G in Good Morgan and Good Dog can be silent. The second G. A second G has hit the Swedish word. Pog. You mean po? No, I guess it's the first G. So pog. Swedish pog. A Vascon after grand finals. Yeah, we're doing a Vascon. We're doing a Vascon in Stockholm. I also have like an exceptionally early flight tomorrow. Gila arrive. Gila arrive. So true. Gila arrive. We haven't been doing enough Gila arrives lately. So in Swedish, poggers would become polgas. Dude, oh, I need to start a pred. So yeah, first match of the day is actually upper finals. So it's EMEA versus EMEA first, then it's the Crazy Raccoon match. Um, let me start our prediction. Who wins? Epic sim battles of history. Qadsiah versus Twisted Minds. Begin. Okay, there we go. Prediction open. Out of Ascon, can we have Gladiators fighting section with a very shallow foam pit for protection? Yeah, of course we can. I don't believe in protection, but we'll do it. We can definitely we could definitely do that. I think that'd be good. We could have a Gladiators fighting section. Huh? It's because I'm Catholic. It's because I'm Catholic. I don't believe in that. What's the vibe like? It's good. I like Stockholm a lot, honestly. I'm a fan of the city. I love, everyone's been super chill, super nice. The food's been pretty good, though I think I got scammed last night food-wise a little bit, but I think the food's been overall pretty good. Um, I wouldn't say I've had any particularly traditional Swedish food, perhaps. Um, love the syndrome. Yeah, I love Stockholm syndrome too, because I get down with the sickness. Because I also get down with the sickness. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good. It's cold, but it's not like insanely cold. Honestly, it's not as cold as I thought it would be, but it is cold. Um, and it's been a nice time. I think this is just music right now for the clean feed. It is. There we go. So let me put it down a little bit. I can have like the tiniest bit of background. Fuck Stockholm. Listen, I know it's always so funny when people that like have actual cities are like, dude, this city sucks. It's like people in Canada are like, dude, Toronto sucks. And I go there, I'm like, holy shit, this is the greatest thing ever. Because I live in like America and all of our cities suck except for like 2 or 3. Hello, Spishy. Hello. Hello, Spishy. Grass is always greener. So true. That's very, very true. But yeah, it's been good. And fly out tomorrow very early. Dude, I don't know what I'm going to do, dude. I'm debating if I like go out to eat tonight or if I just like collapse at the hotel because I need to if I'm going to get like even like 6 to 7 hours of sleep, I need to be in bed by like 9 p.m. Rather than saying fly out, can you say ship out? Yeah. Yeah. We're going to ship out. Oh shit, I also need to do the stream together feature. 1 second. You need to sleep. I do need to sleep. I do need to sleep. Start co-streaming? We're co-streaming. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. We're co-streaming. Let's freaking go. Just order some strawberry drinks. I luckily have 98 strawberry drinks. Sleep on the plane? I can't. Like, obviously, if I'm tired enough, I probably can, but I'm one of those types of person that just doesn't sleep on planes. Which is a curse. It's both a blessing and a curse because, like, when I'm going to Europe or something, or, like, flying somewhere that's, like, way off my time zone, I can show up and, like, go to bed somewhat normally and, like, sort of break the jet lag. But in return, like, if I'm really tired, I can't go to bed, which sucks. And also, yes, I need to pee every 30 fucking minutes. Isn't it a 20-plus hour flight? No. It's like a 16-hour, 15 to 16-hour travel day, but it's not a 28-plus hour flight. It's like a I have to connect through Charles de Gaulle, but I go through Paris from Arlanda, and that's like a 2-hour flight, maybe a little less. I think it's around 2 hour. And then from Charles de Gaulle to I think Detroit, it's 7-ish hours, and then it's like another like 2 hours to Dallas. You need to make the stream thing? I did. I just turned it on. Should be showing up for you soon because I currently, as you can see, I'll show you. Oh you can't see this actually. 1 second. See, it says stop co-streaming, which means I'm currently co-streaming. Oh, sorry, go. No, all good. Good reminder. Good comms. Good comms. Very good comms.
What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. X here with Psycho.
Oh my gosh, I have audio.
I want to talk a little bit about EMEA and just kind of the history between your guys' teams the entire year. You know, rivalries typically make regions stronger.
So it's not too bad.
Teams
7
stronger.
hours is really.
You guys feel
I think
you've made each other better throughout this year.
Is like it's long.
Actually, yeah.
But it's not like going to Korea long or something like that, where it's
Europe,
like 12.
I feel like
7 hours is like
TM,
relatively.
VB,
it's long, but it's not like it's like.
I feel like
feel awful,
maybe if
awful.
Park didn't come to you,
especially
it would be like last year.
The fact that it's 2 Saudi teams and 2
so yeah, it
I'd
doesn't
say
bother
friend
me
groups
too much.
lived on
Honestly, a
courts
7 hour,
and
I've
really,
actually
they're friends
preferred
with each other and see
the
it.
longer
I'd say it's like
international
part of the
flights,
Saudi ego that they want to beat each other.
Hours, 7 hours.
Maybe that's true.
Because
throughout the year,
in my opinion, they're a lot
like
more
both of our teams usually don't try that hard on scrims. But if we
like
go against each other, everyone's trying their hardest.
When you watch the other team, is there one player on the other team, like for for you, TM, and you, Alcat,
I hate
that you just watch like their
POV
and you're like, how does this person get away with this? Like how, what, how does this person do this?
So I think
Quads on my route, he was killing everyone.
I think like 7 hours international is actually you get like the big plane, you get
he does that
meals,
sometimes.
you're like chilling.
For Qadsiah, I don't know,
I think it's like relatively fine.
They just work so well together. Like in that Diva, Lucio, Kiri, Sim, it's just everyone. I mean, obviously they're all really good individually, but they just click as a team.
What's your guys' take on like some of the other regions? Let's start with like NA. What's your guys' take on NA at the moment? I saw a smirk out of him.
To be honest, I don't watch any region.
Not
gonna lie.
Wait, are you in the?
Yeah.
Actually,
are you in the
NA
crowd?
teams,
No,
I'm
right?
say
No,
they're
Matt.
not that good,
I'm not in the crowd right now. I'm in the crowd later today. I think post.
We didn't scrim GK.
Yeah.
But
Match 1, I do a cargo.
I feel like
segment?
EU way better.
Do you feel like EU took a step up this year as a whole?
The question
Like compared to
smart.
you know
Dude, I
some of the other regions?
Luckily, I'm covering him, so we don't have to see him.
Toronto.
Aren't you wearing a DHL shirt? It's not my time yet.
They were better than
Also,
EU
hello,
team, but
hello.
I feel like right now we are way
When
better.
I'm performing in
Like
my
we made
piano
each other so
recital, I
much better
look out
this
in the
year.
vest in the
And
crowd.
also just, I guess, more imports came to Europe this year. So they've just raised the overall level.
You could get
I
one
am.
thing
Like,
from the other team that you think like, okay, TM
There
is
are
so
real
good at this, I
travelers
wish
in
we
the
could
chat.
steal
Oh,
that,
yeah.
and vice versa.
Oh yeah, if you're a
What would
real
it be?
traveler,
Actually, when they play Young
or
Freya,
you
Yeah.
Chaser, I want to
seek
be like
genuine
them.
human connection type.
But
Hello,
we can.
Asterisk.
I wish
Hello.
we were as good at sim
Hello,
as them in the sim there. Because
Yeah.
then we would have beat them at EWC.
Obviously, the
Travelers
rivalry's
in
been
Romania?
extremely
No,
competitive.
not-
What would you
not
want to
that
say?
traveler.
Kind of words of good
Not that
luck
type
to
of
Twisted
traveler.
Minds going into
Actually,
this
I
one.
wish them the best
Travel
luck because
Mansa.
they are EU team.
Down here earlier than
Yeah.
Jake,
I want
bro.
the best for
I
EU
saw
team.
Jake
You
at
know, we've been playing against each other all year.
breakfast,
Now
and he's like, "Oh, I'm
finally
gonna go back and
we're on the other
chat."
side of
My
the
ass
bracket.
is in the arena
So I
at
really
9
do hope
a.m.
they make
Also
the grand
sad
finals
cause my
against us. That
NFL
would be
team
the
will
dream.
lose tomorrow.
What would it mean
Your NFL, what's your
for,
NFL team, Shane Pickle?
like Europe
You can't
for
hear me in the
either of
interview?
you guys to win?
I mean, it would be insane. First time ever a European team, or
Yeah.
even the Saudi team rather, has
Right.
won like an international tournament. So it would be history.
Hey, I mean, I'm excited to see you guys play at this event. I think both of your teams are awesome. Thanks so much to Psycho and Lather for joining me here. We'll see Qadsiah and Twisted Minds playing at the OWCS Grand Finals all week.
There we go. Well, the interview's over, so I don't have any more audio, so I can turn it off now. Well, not off, but low. I'm toning it down. Sorry, I didn't realize how loud the interview volume was. There we go. Hello, Arcade Fire. Good evening. Good day. Good day. But what I was saying, oh, Vikings is your team. But yeah, I was in the arena very early today, and I saw Jacob breakfast Matt, and it was like, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go back and sleep. I'm like, oh, you lucky bitch. My ass was like trying to scarf down terrible hotel breakfast eggs and Greek yogurt. White people when there's Greek yogurt and granola. Yeah. And so I was tired. I was very tired. I was scarf maxing. Not to be confused with my scarf that I've been wearing, my Gru scarf. Tastes like shit. This is not true. Greek yogurt's very tasty. My friend told me there's rumors Hanbin and Fielder are going to retire. I won't let them. I'll go talk to them. We're chill like that. I'll go talk to them. Garf maxing. We're Garf maxing. A little first Garf maxing here. I also did, I had a fun last night too because I got to go. I met. Well, I'd met her before, but we went out on the. I went and got a not very good meal, which is not her fault, to be fair. With OC and Avril, and it was chill. It was chill. It was a good time. OC, very chill. Do you want a vodka soda? Yeah, give me a vodka soda minus the vodka, please. Can you give me a vodka soda minus the vodka, Matt? Just like you talked to Super before he retired. Yeah, the difference is Super's lazy. Hanbin and Fielder aren't. Super's ass was lazy. His ass, he was like, he couldn't even be convinced. He had made his millions of dollars off the backs of his fans, and he's like, now time to go milk them for more. Is there anything cool to do in Stockholm? I mean, I'm sure. I've only been here. I only am here for like 4 days, 5 days or something, and I had to work for like 9 to 10 hours of each one of those days, or at least be at the arena. How do you feel about a vodka plus sugar-free Red Bull? I mean, I'm sure it's quite. I've never actually had a vodka Red Bull because I don't mix caffeine and alcohol typically, because both the. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a light by any means, but I mean already I wouldn't consider myself like an insane heavyweight with drinking, and I don't drink a lot of caffeine typically. Hello, Caden. How matches today? How matches today? How matches? How matches? Caveman Z in a box of matches. How matches? What do you want to see when? I want to see you. I would like to see Chris in person. Miles. Miles with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, Miles. Dodged. Look up to your 8. 8 is.
DHL.
What? What the hell is he talking about? Knit. Thank you for the prime. What the hell is he talking about? Earned that big dog? Thank you. Forward right. Oh, there he is. That's not 8. That's not 8. Matt, he was off over here. That's not 8. This is like 3. This is like 3. Yeah, 8, and also 8, like, because like 6 is here. This 8 is over like here. You said look up to your 8. Yes, look what you. I can literally look up to your 8. Yeah, OC's back here. I know. Yeah, we added OC as a late addition. Literally, look. This is your comment right here. Look up to your 8. That was you, and then you're over there. That's like 3 o'clock. That's like 3 o'clock. You're being called. What is that? Oh, it's your alarm. When were you here?
When was I here?
Yeah.
Right now.
So you just got here.
No, I literally just walked in.
Oh, I've been here since 9, buddy.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I saw Jake at breakfast, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go nap for a couple hours." I'm like, "You bitch."
That probably is not going to be good.
I don't know. Oh, because we have to get up early as fuck tomorrow.
We should keep going.
Cause are you taking? Is it a shuttle for you guys?
No.
Oh, is it just Ubers?
Do you have a shuttle?
No, I don't. I haven't used any of my Uber vouchers yet, so I'm using it tomorrow. Because I've been Stockholm taxiing it.
Yeah. Well, I haven't left, so.
Oh, you haven't left. Well, okay, that's fair.
Starting Psycho?
Oh wait, sorry. Let me pull up the feed. I don't know, actually.
They are.
How do you know?
On your screen, they actually did bring up the. I was watching your stream coming over. They brought it up.
Ah. Well, maybe. I mean, it might be. That would be interesting. That'd be interesting. I mean, personally, I look at this matchup, and I personally want Crazy Raccoon to win because I don't like sim meta. I don't like sim meta. I just don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it that much. It's grating on me. It's grating on me.
The Korean teams aren't even good at it, so it's fine.
I know. The thing is, literally, I think I would be happy if I have no bias towards anyone except maybe T1, but I got promoted to fan now, so it's like, I don't have no bias anyway.
Twisted Minds to win, so there's just a massive coaching purge. No.
Yeah, Twisted Mind win and get rid of all coaches in Overwatch. Be like, we don't need him. We don't need him. Weren't you a coach in COD?
Yeah, but
Did you do anything?
But I actually played COD professionally.
But did you do anything?
Yeah,
Oh, you did?
because I knew what was going on.
So should COD coaches be purged?
No, because COD coaches are like former pros. They're not like.
I mean, most of the coaches at this point over OWCS are former pros. Because T1's got like Fleta. I mean, there's like Moon and Rush in them.
Your dad loves me from COD coaching days in Chief City, London. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he says hell yeah. He's saying hell yeah, brother. Submeta insists upon itself. That's true. It insists upon itself. Why? I just pinned that message. I didn't mean to pin that. Unpin this message. Unpin this message. I meant to deny a message.
Why? What did you deny?
Well, there was just, for some reason, I have one very persistent viewbot account that keeps on trying to advertise itself, and they changed the alias like every.
What's wrong with that? Everybody's viewbot on Twitch.
Not me. My viewers are organic, homegrown.
I mean, that's why you're bugging out.
Is Rush still doing it? Yeah, Rush is still. Actually, Rush was potentially going to also be back here co-streaming, but they didn't. This setup apparently doesn't work, so Rush got cucked. He's been cucked a little bit. Who does Matt want to win? He said he wanted Twisted Minds to win, so all coaches in Overwatch will get purged. He says he hates Overwatch coaches.
No, I also like those guys.
You like Twisted Minds?
Yeah, Psycho and Astro are always been nice.
Yeah.
Although Astro did not go to 7-Eleven to get me booze in Dallas.
Why would he have done that? Why would he have gone to 7-Eleven to get you alcohol?
I think he was going.
Oh, okay. It was like last night when you called me and I was at the bar and you said, like, can you buy me a drink?
I messaged him from Zoe's Twitter.
Huh?
Figured there's a higher likelihood of response.
Did he respond?
No.
So he didn't respond to Zoe either. So essentially, he's equally Donowall either way, which is, I think, that's nice. That's consistent. That's respectful, because if he responded to Zoe and not you, that's just disrespectful
I
to
never
you.
actually messaged him.
Oh.
I only
So what?
messaged
You
him
just
from
thought of it?
Yeah, no, I said I only message I said was from Zoe's account.
Okay. Well, then we don't have other data points, because you never messaged him from your account.
I first learned at your stream at a January 6th FanFun meeting.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Where was I? We were hosting a peaceful protest. We were hosting a peaceful protest. We were. We're hosting a very peaceful protest. Get Matt to do 6-7. He just left, actually. He left. He didn't want to be associated with our peaceful protests that when we were taking a tour of the Capitol. That's fine. Then you do it. 6-7. I saw oh, fuck, I forgot his name. The guy that plays Gustavo Fring in Breaking Bad. 6-7. 6-7. $31 still 6-7's the old-fashioned way. This 31-year-old still 6-7's the old-fashioned way. We're gonna get Jaws Sexo again today. Oh, dude, I hope so. Giancarlo Esposito. Ah, yeah, him. He also, did I just opened the stream. What the heck? I saw. I can't remember. I posted on Twitter like a year ago or something. But like I was in Toronto and I was at like this really. It's like a pretty well-known gelato place. It's called like Mizuka, and it's pretty good. And they had like a Giancarlo Esposito meet and greet. They had like a meet and greet with him at the gelato place. I was making sure there was no audio there. And I was like, what the hell? What the hell is Gustavo Fring doing at the gelato place? See, the 97-year-old diner was money laundering? I didn't see that, honestly. I did not see that. Oh my god, dude, I gotta wake up. I'm waking up. I'm asked to fuck. I am a panda. I have good luck. They got shut down. Really? Oh, wait. And speaking of Panda, Panda 1, hello, Panda 1. They got shut down. Interesting. They shut down this 97-year-old dino. Get shut down the old-fashioned way. Do me a favor and just imagine the dragons real quick. I'm imagining them. I'm thinking of the dragons currently. I am thinking of the dragons. By the way, also, we're going to... I think I can talk about it because we're probably about to see it. They're doing like an OWCS World Finals like song. We made like our own song. I haven't heard it yet or seen it, but we have our own song apparently that's gonna get played here. We are OWCS. We are OWCS. We carry the flame. Yeah, I'm singing it. I'm singing it. We see 9 on Kings Row against Crazy Raccoon. Didn't they release that? Oh, I don't know. Well, I know they're doing I think they're doing a performance here. I think we're doing a live performance here. I'm gonna be singing it, by the way, and that's the song. We're doing a live performance here. It's gonna be lit. So get ready.
Legends aren't
Oh.
born. They are made
Audio.
right here. That's because this is the World Finals. Welcome, the lights are on, the world are watching. This is OWCS World Finals 2025. Oh, DreamHack, we are here in beautiful Sweden. DreamHack, are we feeling good? I hope we are. We have got ourselves an incredible championship Sunday. My name is Adam Savage. Great to have you back here with us
Hell yeah,
again
Mitch
for this
looking good.
final day of our contest. We began with 12
New
teams
Mitch?
5 days ago. Now
I mean,
only
if you ever-
3 remain in the
New
competition.
Mitch wouldn't
but
be
only
hosting
2
anyways.
can be in our grand final. Which way will it go? Who will make it there? One thing's for sure, though. With Team Falcons eliminated from the competition yesterday, we are guaranteed a new world champion today. Who will win? Who will go all the way? It's time to find out. This first matchup is an upper bracket final, and the 2 teams seeded first and second in EMEA. DreamHack, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this too? Let's meet the teams. First up, it's Twisted Minds!
Australian leg day.
We welcome TVNT!
Boo him.
Core,
Boo Astro. Boo this
UV
man.
Simple, Funny Astro, KSA, and Psycho!
We don't have to boo Quartz though. He's pretty good.
The OG Symmetra team defining the meta for the rest of the world. The first seed from EMEA sent the former champions Team Falcons into the lower bracket. But
If I'm a
how will
TF,
they
who should I root
fare
for?
here today?
If I am a TF, I don't know what that even means.
Please welcome to the stage their challengers. Give it up
What does
for
TF mean? You're Team Fortress? Team Fortress? TheEagleFanboy? Team Falcons fan. Oh my gosh. Man, those picks. I'm gonna say. I'd say. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I'm rooting. I would say of these teams, I'm probably rooting for Qadsiah. But in overall, I'm rooting for
in the
Qadsiah
grand final today.
because I want Sim to be defeated. I want the evil to be defeated. in
Wow,
Symmetra.
we have got ourselves one seriously spicy upper bracket final. I want to ask you, DreamHack, to make some noise for the teams. First up, make some noise for Twisted Minds!
Twisted Minds. I'm gonna sound a little bit.
And let
Just a little
Qadsiah hear
bit.
you scream!
Let me hear you scream. Let me hear
They're
you
ready, we
scream.
hope
They got
you're
me
ready too.
screaming.
Let's get this show
Twisted
on the
Minds
road.
got me screaming. Wait, I have to turn this off because I'll get copyright striked. Let me hear you screaming and moaning on it. Speaking of team of the player you vibe with, I'm leaning towards Twisted Minds, yeah. Of these 2 teams, I have Qadsiah, but because they have Kellex, former teammate. They have Checkmate, former teammate. They got Landon, the only North American player left. So, I go all Qadsiah mode. Geez, 20 drops today. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. I think all first to 7 today? No, the first 2 matches are first to 5. And last match is first to 7. Or not first to 7, first to 5. Sorry. And the other 2 are first to 3. There's 2 first to 3s. And then 1 first to 5. Wait, that's Sexo. That's Sexo. First to 4, whatever. First to 4, you know. Holy Sexo with his white shirt, no suit. There we go. Can you ask Jaws to do Lee Sexo on stage? I asked him. I said, do this. I said, do this on stage. We were taking like event photos yesterday at the end, and we were like, and we literally did to this photographer. We're like, do this. What's my waiter doing there? Think be part of an org next year? No idea. No idea. Couldn't tell you. And if not, that's fine. And if not, that's fine. I'll chill. I'll chill. Sexual style. Dallas? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I worked for Envy before. Psycho in first? Yeah, Psycho. Apparently Psycho is starting. Apparently Psycho is starting. Which is rather interesting. Will you and Jane be back contested? Well, Jane is no longer Jane. I think she goes by Sarah now. But I don't know where they're at. Honestly, I have no clue where they're at. But contested is definitely donezo. I do not think in the current form. Maybe contested 2? Maybe contested 2 with someone else. I'm not sure who. Not sure who though. Contested 2.0 sponsored by DHL. Maybe they bring Trid out of retirement. If you end up flipping burgers, you know we'll not eat wherever we make the burgers. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, honestly, I might get just a normal job next year, and then I'll still like co-stream and do streaming on the side and such. But I might just get a normal ass job next year if I'm not part of an org, which is fine. That does not bother me at all. Some honest work. But I probably won't do food service. I'd probably do like retail or something. We'll see. You'll find me at a retail store. Just so because I just need something part-time while I finish up school and shit. Do they still have those? Yeah, buddy. Dude, do you think there's full-time jobs in America? You think there's full-time jobs in America, man? We're all part-timers now. We're all gig workers. We're all gig workers. Give me a lot of Overwatch next year? Sure, but yeah, there might be a lot of Overwatch. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of money. Those are two different things. You can have a lot of Overwatch but not a lot of money. I got a full-time job, and it's called being an Avast stream chatter. So true. That's so true. I know you guys have been chatting full-time, honestly. I respect the work you've put in. Unfortunately, after 20 years with this company, we're going to have to let you go. We're replacing you with AI chatters. We're replacing you guys with AI chatters. They can type 10x more. They never get tired. They praise me continuously. I'm getting AI chatters now. We're getting AI chatbots. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's going to have to happen, you guys. You guys are getting a little too expensive. You guys are a little too expensive, my full-time chatters. I'm going to have to lay you off. Right, yeah, right before Christmas. I'm letting you off December 22nd. I'm going to lay you off. I just gave you 5 subs. You can stay. You can stay, Miles. You've earned... I'm promoting you to one of my elite employees. I can praise you. Dash. Your hair... Well, okay. I didn't read the first part. Your haircut looks banger. That's all they said. That's true. That's true. My haircut does look banger. Thank you so much, Boo. Write me a recipe for a cyanide cake. Okay, I can help you with that. Okay, game audio. Also get your final preds in. My audio is cutting out. Do you know how I first got introduced to you? You were probably looking at me across the crowded bar. You were Romeo, I was Juliet.
Hello.
The Scarlet Letter and the ba 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 something Taylor Swift song. Marry me, Romeo, ba ba ba. Your Michael interview? Oh, that's really funny. Dude, I have no audio. My clean feed fucked up. I'm in submissions, by the way. I have no game audio. Oh, it's fixed. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Hello, advice. Too fucking early for this? Yeah, what about me, huh? So guys, what do you expect? Dude, it's so crazy. They're not playing Sim actually, because Psycho's in. So they're playing Tracer Freya with a Lucio ban for Twisted Minds. So Qadsiah can't. We're gonna force Kellex to play Brig and a Qadsiah ban Diva, which I mean, they want to try to force in Ziad Diva, which is like chill. That's chill as hell. Because essentially both TBNT and Ziad have like pretty similar hero pools. Though I know Ziad is even more of a Diva player. Turn the game audio down? Oh yeah. First fight win here, so they're just gonna try to play the Psycho Tracer. I guess maybe they were here like they're like, what if we? I wonder if it's interesting though, because if they're gonna play Psycho, I'm surprised they didn't go for a sim ban or something. Because if they were gonna play Psycho, why not just ban the sim anyways? Since like he's not their sim player. Oh, very unlucky, but it's still fine. Quartz with 3. Dude, Quartz is pounding. Quartz is so fucking good. But I'm honestly surprised that if they're going to play Psycho, why they wouldn't try to ban Sim. Because he's not their Sim player, typically for the Sim Mines. Sticky bolts in a small room. So true. So they're going to have Ray, double support over Crystal Mines. Qadsiah have to go for like this long as fuck rotate. There it is. Welcome to Orbit. They're going to force the rally from Simple. They also put, oh, dude, the rally plus title doesn't get anyone. But it, dude, Quartz, oh my god. They spend so long shooting at Simple that they just aren't zoning Quartz at all here. Which is exactly what you want from this comp, right? Is that you want to be able to just like get comp zone. Kelix does die because he was 1 HP. They got the flip. But, I mean, considering that they committed that many ults for it, they committed both support ults for this. And it's still going to be Twisted Minds for the ad. I guess they did get everything out of Twisted Minds there. Sticky bolts in a small room. Sticky bolts in a small room on the ocean. Is that the Taylor Swift song, I believe? I believe that's something like that. Oh, good E from Ziad in there, watching for the triple bomb. Is that not Taylor Swift? Is that not Taylor Swift? Okay, so they get a free flip off the wall. Twisted Minds is just back, which is, I think is the right call here. You just play, try to LOS the wall as much as possible. This is what Ziad needs. Ziad needs to be chasing the fuck out of Quartz. They've been letting him be a little too free, honestly. So that's a good fight for Qadsiah. They didn't even have to commit the bomb or the fucking Deadeye. So they're chilling. And now they go into the next fight with both those ults, Kelix like close-ish. So it's very winnable. Very, very winnable as long as Ziad just like... The thing is, they're playing this game where they're having Ziad contest. When like really they don't have like a lot of great contest options for Quartz outside of Lambda here, who's like trying to watch him main. Kelix is already down, so they're not going to get World. I think they're cooked. I think they're cooked. It is a tough comp. It's a tough comp for Qadsiah here, because if you don't win first fight on this comp, I feel like Twisted Minds are their comp because they have the Tracer Freya. It's really, really hard, and the Wuyong to help pocket. It's really, really hard here for them to live, essentially. Oh, Lambda just fat fingered his high noon. Interesting. Okay, then T-Max Ziad. Can anyone else touch? Yeah, it's over. Yeah, if you don't win first fight for this comp, I think it's pretty hard to win for Qadsiah because Ziad essentially has to choose, like, does he anchor point or does he contest Quartz? Unless we have Lambda in a very good position. Your favorite in the EMEA tank department? Between who? Ziad and TVNT? I mean, the thing is, it's like, if you count this stage, they've like I feel like I've literally just only seen, they've only been playing like Diva Zarya. In general, when you see how they play, I think I don't know. I think Ziad has looked really, really good. But it's kind of tough because they play essentially the same, and I don't really have a gigantic opinion on either in terms of preferences because their hero pools, in my opinion, are seem essentially the same. And I think they both play relatively similarly. I think in general, though, Ziad's had the better year. We're singing Fight Song by Rachel Platten. Dude, why did I think that was Taylor Swift? This is my fight song. My something song. If I was a necromancer, this is my white song. undead no life song. And I'm gonna raise from the grave. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Quartz gets fucking headshot by Lambda. That's a immediate fight win. This is a much better point, I think. Especially for A, they have a lot more maneuverability to where like losing the first fight isn't as bad for the Qadsiah comp, but B, they won the first fight, so life is good as hell because they're on sim. The Key of Awesome did a number on newest kid. What is the Key of Awesome? I don't know what a Key of Awesome. What is the Key of Awesome? This is my Blight song, Draugr and White song. Yes, 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 for finally, yes. Oh my God, nearly got Lambda there. Now for Twisted Minds, it's the question of just can they fight flank really effectively, and they can. They're just gonna win flank fight. Simple is just literally donk walking. Literally donk walk. That's exactly what you have to do. If you're gonna play this, if you're gonna play the Freya Tracer, you just have to go donk walk at them on the flank. Especially with the Wuyon, because you're playing triple orb, so you need to just like get in and just take 2 tons of damage. Your singing equals CIA torture. My singing equal goated. Chicken walk. Chicken walkie. Chicken walkie. Dude, look at him. He's aura farming. Aura farmer alert. Why is it so quiet, dude? It's eerily quiet. The tension's high. The tension's high. The tension's high here. Wait, I'm looking at some of this. Touch, grass, GK or GK. We went Midtown. I didn't see the rest of it. Why is this music like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Well, for Overwatch, it's winning OWCS. If you win OWCS, it's like, Who Wants to Be a Thousandaire? This is like, okay, for $1,000. What did D-Pay do to Jake of the Houston Outlaws in 2019 in the hallway? For 1,000, or in 2018. What did D-Pay of Los Angeles Gladiators do to Jake in the hallway in 2018? For $1,000. The shoulder, but show me shoulder. Show me shoulder. Okay, lap against Pulse, there's fight. Anal? Nope. That would be, that's not one of the answers. For 500 DHL bucks. What did Jane invent? Was it esports? Was it... Oh my God, wait, landed, careful. Okay, so they're gonna drop the Ray. The bolus gets used, they make it out. Really not a very valuable Ray, other than the fact they make it out. They can split point with wall. And then TVMT, it's so good to have this MTV there too versus the title, because like you just send TVMT to like pressure and then they just take a TP away from it. There's really nothing to do because you already use boosters. Rally. If they get D-Max Ziad here, they're in a pretty decent spot. Oh! Okay, nice. Lambda down. Landed down. Twisted Mind's doing a really, really good job. I like their comp because it's just really reliant on we fight the flanks really hard, and then Astro just duels for us. Because Checkmate and them are trying to like force fight flank, and the Sim really isn't very good in this comp of fighting players. Sim just wants to be on the point, or maybe on like pillar, or maybe on flank, like bridge side. 500 watching tokens. How many games did Avast play for the Boston Uprise? 0, 1, 2, or 4. Oh, Pulse doesn't hit. Simple already dies. So unless Court gets a pick, it's tough. Yeah, okay, that's fight. But they'll get to like 99 here. And they get to walk into this fight with like what, Bomb, Bubble Bola? So hard fight for Qadsiah. A lot of this is dependent on they can't let Quartz, they pretty much can't lose someone to the title here. They have to potentially save their TP to escape title. And they can't let Quartz get a free pick. 2 maps, right? Well, it's 1 game, but yes, it's 2 maps technically, I guess. I would say it's 1 game. in preseason. But yeah, I guess 2 maps. There it is. Where's the TP? Oh, Checkmate got pooped off TP. Well, that's probably the worst possible situation. And it won. Astro dies though, and they listen to the rallies. So, oh. Well, they C9. Why no OT? They didn't. They literally just didn't. They just ended because they hadn't. They hadn't. They got. I don't think they contested at all there. It was like 98, not 99. Yeah. Good day to be a Twister. So true. They should let them go back in touch. They should let one team that C9s go back in touch. Actually, they should be able to replay and get the touch. One redo. Everyone gets one redo on a C9. Dude, Quartz play the game. Let's freaking go. Well, that's actually an ill. By the way, that's actually kind of a bad omen here for Qadsiah potentially. Now, this is obviously a pretty good like tracer map for them. They don't necessarily have to play sim, but playing their sim comp and losing to this tracer comp for TM is scary because also, like if TM wants to still just force this, they can also still ban sim. The TM win will be Astro's first final win. Well, this isn't the finals. This is upper finals, not technically a grand finals. And winning the upper finals does not count as winning a finals. You have to win a grand finals. I gotta turn off the music. Guys, I think I'm gonna phone it in today. Thoughts? I'm about to just put on the Twitch broadcast and with the caster audio, and then just sit here like this. Drink more Red Bulls? I can't. I can't drink a Red Bull. My heart will explode. Have AI Avast clock in for you? Oh, dude, that's so smart, actually. Where's AI Avast? Where's Ivast? What do you mean today? Oh, that's true. You know what? I should just do. OWCS over there, coach stream. I should have her just run my stream. Actually, that's smart. That's actually a very smart idea. So I can like phone it in today. Hello, Cutter of Cookies. Hello. Hello. Where's your Gilla arrive? If you're arriving, could you please Gilla arrive when you show up? That's what we agreed upon. The emote is Gilla arrive. Agartha of Avast. The blonde hair, blue eyed Avast just pulls up. The portal to Agartha is closing. Unleash Torb. Yubi's awesome with Bucket? I don't know what the hell that. Let's go crazy. EMEA on top. Definitely not picking that sign. I know that much. Olive and A skills lie in London. So true. Or landed. Gilla Agartha. The blonde eye, blue haired. No, wait. Blonde eye, blue haired. Blonde haired, blue eyed. Could you have a blonde eye, blue haired? I guess it'd be like an anime Gilla. The blonde eyed. It's anime Gilla. You've heard of anime gamer girl? Now we have anime Gilla girl. Qadsiah banned Brigida. TM. They still interesting. TM still aren't banning a sim. They're banning Lambda's Sojourn. A Gilla girl? Don't throw me with a good time. Come on now. Come on. Are you going to do the DHL, phone in the DHL segment? Yeah, I'm going to phone in the DHL segment too. I'm going to have someone else take care of that. I might do Jack do it. I might have him do Sexo. I might have Jack go out and just be like, and then he just walks off stage and that's a segment. No, dude, I'll have Cargo do it. Cargo, do this. Dude, we'll have Trid, do you think we could have Cargo do Sexo? Do you think he'd do it? I think that would be sick, actually. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask Cargo to do Sexo. I don't think he has the facilities for that. What do you mean? I think he can do this and then, then wiggle his hips. See how big his torso is? I mean, I have a huge torso too, due to my massive musculature. And I can do it. Oh my gosh. Is the Sexo a fan contest today? Actually, what I'm going to do, Trid, I'm going to ask fan with the best Sexo in the crowd. With the best Sexo emote in the crowd, we'll get the jerseys. I'm going to ask everyone in the arena, hit the Sexo crowd! Oh, that would be good. Oops. That'd be good. Or rather have a rush to the stage segment? You think so? Go out there and be like, guys, rush the stage. They can't stop us all. Rush the stage for the jerseys. DreamHack, quick. Rush the stage. They can't stop us. We have to stop letting teams pick maps? What is it? Why? You hate Kings Row? Same two maps to begin every game? Okay. And you do the same two things to start your day. Wake up, look at your phone for 20 minutes. Or do we try to cancel your ability to choose? I almost said something unwoke. It's pretty interesting here because this is also a sim map, and they're just like not even gonna bother to. I guess they're just like we can't. We're like fuck it, we can't beat them in the sim mirror. But it's also interesting that they would ban Lambda's Sojourn over just banning the Checkmate Sim on a map like Kings Row. I think with Shock Alright, we'll go for 4 5 here. We go with Shocks. Oh, dude, honestly, that's a good idea. Then is dead. There gets ports. TVMT pretty charged. They just go high ground. Yep. Yep. Yeah, we're going high ground. Yeah, we're going high ground here. The bubble for Psycho Tracer is nice for the contest. Oh my lord, they just mogged Quartz. And there's the TP to just kill Quartz. Oh, that's a fucking good boop from Kellex to put TVNT on low ground. Because now they have to back because they're just going to pressure them off point. That was a really, really good TP plus boop from Qadsiah. And now they just like sit here on point as Ziad hunts. As Ziad's on the hunt. Yep, yep. Yeah, the TP setup, very nice. Damn, Trid is funnier than Avast. Guys, type 1 in chat if Trid's funnier than me, or I should phone it in. Or I should phone it in today. What about Tread? Don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Theory,
Qadsiah comes.
Qadsiah, if the Wuyang are mid, we should keep
Hey,
fighting.
Joe, keep the shit, keep the shit, waiting for it. Hey, yeah, we are going to put still, okay, okay, we
Yeah, got it.
Stay some set up, okay? We should be magic.
It's a 5-0 fight.
Alex, thinking now. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, pick first, pick first, pick now.
We have space, Stay supply. Looking go.
Walk on in. They know they have the ults. They will have the ults. Tidal. He get grabbed. He hit the pulse. Notice how he put the pulse right there on the ground, even though they don't have Zarya, so it doesn't really matter.
Touch point. They use,
Now they haven't been moving point here, but they do win the fight. I mean, that's honestly a fucking awesome fight for Qadsiah. Because they grabbed and pulsed and double support ulted. Can you say we're going up, up, up instead of high go? We're going up, up, up. I miss old Avast, so true. I agree. I can agree with that. Now Qadsiah can just like split point here with a wall and just set up a high Newton. And it's actually kind of Monka. Oh, well, it's even more Monka now that Astro's fucking dead. I just missed the key to success. That's fair. You know what? If only Solomon hadn't gotten too big for us and started demanding money. It's all Solomon's fault, really. Demanding to get paid fair amounts of money for his labor and time. Is there going to be a DJ Khaled performance? There is, yeah. DJ Khaled's coming out. Coming out, get ready. So they hiding around corner with speed. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh! Well. Does he have to? Yeah, he does. Contractually obligated to. The only way he won't come out is if we all say, DJ Khaled, be gone! DJ Khaled, be gone! Then he'll dance away. Then he'll go back to the Everglades. So he'll ride his jet ski. So they're gonna round it, corner here with double support ult. They probably should go early, knowing TVNT does not have Zarya. Surely, yeah. Gonna early rush. Oh, TVNT already dead. So now there's no. They know they're completely free from the grab, so they can just beat for free if they need to. Nice. They beat. Good boot from Kellex as well, and there's touch. That's a good fucking offense, dude. I feel like TM kind of threw this map. I'm not gonna lie. If you're gonna go here, I'm surprised they banned the Sojourn. I wonder, especially because they won. I mean, it seems like just a throwaway because they could have just banned Sim if they're gonna play Psycho. Because the Symmetra was getting like a ridiculous amount of value here, because it's fucking King's Row. Like, look at Checkmate's fucking stats. Take a quick look at your general chat. Oh. What is the Eagle saying? What? Well, first of all, I'm looking at some of the other stuff I'm seeing in the Discord. The message accompanying this: all they do is stare lustfully at each other. I'm beginning to get yaoi. I'm beginning to get yaoi. All they do is stare lustfully. And then I see this. Whoever fucking... Come on now. Come on now. Not the fucking cow. The DHL cow. You guys were giving me boyfriend energy big time yesterday. Yeah, we've experimented sexually. We've experimented sexually for sure. Pot friend? Do this IRL. Sexo? So Psycho's gone Mei now, which, I mean, this makes a lot more sense, I think, than the Tracer. wall Lambda to force him to drop. They wall the TP actually as well. But I think they kind of fucked it up a bit. TVT has energy. This is a good split. Nice. This is a much better. I feel like if they were gonna play King's Row, there's no point to play the Psycho Tracer. They should be playing something like a main. Okay, first cap. Good use of May walls, honestly. They were walling TPs, was making Lambda have to drop. I guess to be fair, maybe they ban Sojourn here because A, Lambda is obviously really good at it, but B, he's also still really good at casts. But if you're gonna play this Zarya May comp, it's a lot easier to catch him on the rotations. It's been way too long since I streamed. Well, before that I hadn't streamed in 3 weeks. It's literally not true. I hadn't streamed in a 1 week. Because I had been in New York City. Or I guess it was maybe closer to like 2, because I was in New York City for like 5 days. And then I came back and I had to cram all my schoolwork before I left to Sweden. Ooh, nice. There's Blizzard. They have the Matrix though. I think the Matrix are good. They Suzu'd. They didn't even have to mech. And that's a really good fight for Qadsiah there. You were in Canada before New York? No, well, I was in Canada, came back. I streamed when I got back, and then I took a break to finish all my stuff or something, like a week break. I can't remember. Honestly, you might be right. I don't know. I'm phoning it. Oh, very close. Wait, they grab, but then Zion fucking gets caught out of mech and bombs. He can't remech, dies. But I mean, they're chilling with this because this is still just a choke fight. And yeah, they commit ult, but they get like ults out. Though I guess to be fair, there's gonna be a title for next fight, and Simple's gonna be closest to rush.
When they come.
Yes. Shoot them. We won't shoot D.Va. Trust me. Shoot D.Va.
Qadsiah, bro, honestly, not probably the best use of ults. But I mean, they burn the grab. They get. I mean, they've got Blizzard out the fight before, and they'll have rush. So.
I'll bomb 7.
As long as they keep like a tab on Quartz here so he's not free, I think it's still very winnable.
Yeah. We'll try to push at the end.
Ready for
You probably we'll talk to you this Scotia. Yes, Barack Obama is coming back. I didn't want to tell you.
The team behind.
But he's coming.
Okay,
Get ready.
Oh no.
I'm
okay.
Okay, here it is. Oh, Lena died. Wow, it's like a really good headshot. Now they can't rush. I mean, that should be point, barring like a complete beat.
Simon.
Yeah, there. Die. I mean, you just lost all their heals early. Literally just lost all their heals early. They got the title out, but that's really not a very good fight for TM. Build a rush, build a Blizzard. I'd explain the concept of C9 to Joe Biden. That would be pretty good. He'll be like, let's say you take a crack at it, smart guy. Joe Biden, after he gets off the point. Joe Biden reportedly did not touch the point on King's Row while playing Lucio, despite it being OT. Rush. Astra's gonna get caught, die. Immediate fight win. Build some ults. Very nice. And Kellex has beat for the upcoming grab. If I'm TM here, I probably just like rush. The hope for Qadsiah is that Simple rushes early so you can split with wall, maybe even go at high noon, and then just save the beat for the grab. Uh-oh. TPT? Oh, yeah. The silver bullet. Bro, the Overwatch players feel their session hard. The entire mainstream chat is just DHL, DHL, DHL. I mean, that's every stream with chats. Every stream that has chats and giveaways and drops. It's just exclamation mark drops, exclamation mark DHL. 5 ults for Twisted Minds here. This is where I deal. You want them to early rush so they can wall. Yeah, that's exactly what Qadsiah wants. Now they can save beat for grab, ideally. There it is. Ooh, from the top rope. Unfortunately, didn't save Lambda, so they have like no damage here unless Checkmate like pounds. He does! Oh my god, the peel's good. Wait, the peel's really, really good, actually. Drop this, Checkmate. Wow, that's a fucking amazing Suzu. The Xeon bomb was good, but what a good Suzu there from Landon to make sure Checkmate can just W forward and not get knocked down by the title while you had high energy. That's a really damn good Suzu from Landon. Rebels really don't win. I mean, yeah, it's the beauty of Wall, because Wall just LOS is like half your like so much of your fucking damage. That's exactly what Qadsiah wanted there, was to split the damage with the Wall and then save the B for grab. And then they have Suzu for the title, which was actually like fucking amazing for them. I mean, if you're Qadsiah here, you're still relatively happy with this, despite the fact that the rush was really not very good. Less than a minute and a half in the bank. Really no Ultra Twisted Minds except for the Blizzard. Landon gets hits, that's true. Landon gets hits. And now they get to walk in here with another sim wall too, but which they could choose to just like, let's just go aggro with it, but I feel like they have to know that Psycho probably is getting close to another Blizzard. Can you tell Cash to speed up the game? I didn't want to go to bed soon. Yeah, I'll let him know. I'll let him know, just for you. Okay, they have Blizzard. I imagine their hope is to just go pressure Zeods like Blizzard. They are. There's the Blizzard. Wait! TMNT got fucking booped. And then they have Wall to split it, so they can't kill. They couldn't kill Lambda. Oh, dude, Kelix's boops have been fucking on point. For King's Row, his boops have been really, really good. And they're going to get the stagger on Psycho, too. Because he booped TMNT high ground, which was big on first point, and then he just got that boop. Unk still got it. He still got it. Unk, he's like 24 years old, by the way. Unk, and he's 24. Kelix is like 20. He's literally 24 years old. So TMNT goes bald for the touch. That guy's not 24. He is. He was 18 when Overwatch League started in 2018. He's like, I thought he's like 24. He was like 18, I thought, when Overwatch League started. Very nice. Good map. He's 26? Ah, whatever. Really? I thought he was like 18. Okay, man, he must have been 20 then. My bad. Oh, I guess he would have been 19. That makes sense. He would have been 19, 6 years. Oh, no, wait, that's 7 years. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. Casual Overwatch fan confirmed. That's true. Alright, I need to turn off the music, or else I'll get copyright strike because they hate me. When Kelix wins, he's going to drop his "It's About Damn Time." No, I don't think so. Day one Landon heads would never make that mistake. That's true. If you're a McGee head, you would never make that mistake. Us McGeers. Us damn McGeers. Well, there's the equalization. They still haven't banned Sim, by the way, and they're still playing Psycho. There's still been no Sim ban from Twisted Minds. What's the cowboy's name? Cassidy. Cole Cassidy. Coleslaw Cassidy here. What he loves most is a bit of purple cabbage and mayo, sliced up nice and thin, perhaps a little bit of lemon juice over the top. Cole Cassidy here. Coleslaw Cassidy. They changed his name and gave him pronouns. Overwatch has gone woke? They changed his name and gave him pronouns? Dude, I can't support that. I can't support that. I'm taking myself to a game which knows how to stop the woke mind virus. Marvel rival. I'm going to Balloons Tower Defense, but the Vampire Survivors version. I'm going to Balloons Tower Defense, Vampire Survivors version. I'm going to CZN. That's true. I'm going to CZN. I'm gonna go play Slay the Spire, but there's gigantic anime boobies. I think that's how a game's supposed to be run. You're playing Qadsiah. You don't ban Sim because you think you can counter it. Qadsiah picks Sim and you lose. You ban Sim next game because you're not stupid. See, the thing is, I think on certain maps they could get away with it. Like, I mean, like Ilios, they got away with it. Their comp was pretty good. Like, it was working because Quartz felt relatively free. I think the issue here is, like, King's Row is a map where it's pretty tough not to ban the Sim if you're playing against a really good Sim team. If they're not going to play Sim because they don't have UB in. Still can't believe the tax shooter had a monkey in it? What? There's a monkey in the tax shooter? Winston when he joins Valorant? What? But there's an actual monkey in the tax shooter and balloons? Is this true? Speaking of Winston. This is another map where you could be very safe to ban the Sim if they wanted to. Did I miss a match? Nah, bro. Nah, bro, you're good. You're good. You're good, bro. Dap me up. Dap me up. Dap me up, bro. Good to see ya. Would Winston flash his cheeks at my tax shooter? He might. He might. Winston says, flashing! And he just fucking moons the camera. I have 41 drops now. Listen, I'm giving you guys a little something. Something from the private collection. This is from my private collection. This is my private collection of drops. That one's for you. All right, I'm gonna take a quick nap, guys. Entertain yourself. Hi. I'm back. I'm good. Why does his neck look like that? Like what? Like a neck? Vascular? Because I'm fucking ripped. They call me Adonis. Because I got the body of a Greek god. Delusional? Oh, well, if I was delusional, could I do this? That's right.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Just remember that. Just remember that. Was that Sexo or Annihilation form? No, this is Annihilation form, according to, was it Junbin? Where it was like, dude, they should have Mantis Shrimp Ramatra. Wait a minute, Mantis Shrimp Ramatra, and in Nemesis form, he's like this. Okay, so they're gonna play Echo Freya. Echo Freya with Zarya. I mean, I see the idea. You have huge skyboxes. You know, Qadsiah, you're gonna try to play the Sim. You just play like two DPS characters that both can do a little bit of burst and are also, or honestly, a lot of burst, and just be up in the air the whole time. And Quartz is dead. And Quartz is dead. He immediately point of view, you are the sim TP appears in front of you. The gates to oblivion open. GM give up on sim? I mean, it seems like it. I mean, maybe it's because they know they're playing Qadsiah, who really wants to play sim. But like, it's weird because if they did, they haven't yet banned the Symmetra. They have yet to ban it. But I see the idea between this this map not banning sim now, because they're banning the D.Va and they're gonna play like the Echo Freya. So they're gonna try to like, okay, Ziyad's not gonna be able to contest us, so we should be able to hopefully farm them. But I mean, like, the thing is, there's just so much high ground. It's so easy to get there with the sim TPs. And so they're doing, like, right now Qadsiah are just pretty much just like finding one of the flanking DPS. They pretty much just find one of the DPS and just immediately burst them. So I don't even think it's ego necessarily. I think this is like, this map in particular, first map, I'm like, okay, they didn't ban sim because it's Ilios. We can make it work, sure. And also you could ban like the Lucio or something, so they don't even get to play the Lucio comp, which is their favorite comp. Last map, I think, silly. I was like, that's a map you probably want to be able to ban the sim. And then this map, it's like, okay, you have high skyboxes and no D.Va. There we go. Had to pop a lot of ults, but it worked. 3 ults. Can they buff all the heroes that are marginalized streamers? You know what? I'll let them. I'll ask. I'll ask. Stream quality higher than yesterday, or is it just because I cleaned my glasses? My glasses. Kelix is dead, so they don't have beads. Hey, wall. They're going to have to commit past the wall here. You're going to grab 2? Yeah, that's a good recontest. That's a good recontest. I mean, they did get ults out, but tough fight. Me, when I gracefully pass away... What? The first thing I went to passing the pearly gates is German Avast holding hands and frolicking through a colorful meadow on a particularly bright and sunny day. You know what? Sexo. Honestly, beautiful, beautiful writing, beautiful prose there. I love what you're cooking. I love what you're cooking. I love what you're cooking there, honestly. I'm gonna go to New Vegas. I'm going to New Vegas. Trans people, I'm going to New Vegas. No, I'm going to Las Vegas, and I'm gonna go sit in Germa's walls. Okay, so they drop the grab and the beat, knowing that there's no grab for Ziyad. They just win the fight. That's nice. That's chill. That's chill, bro. That's light work. That's light work. Dropping a grab when there's no beat. And then someone give me a sub Adge. That's nice. You dropped a nice bit of rioting and then immediately went to begging, huh? Classic starving artist. Asking for money and patronage versus giving me content for free that I can download. Don't artists know that they should be providing me content with no money? These fools. So Landon will have rush. And then they're gonna, okay, so they go TP, they chase backline. Oh my! Where's the Suzu? Where's my Suzu or my bubbles? That's an amazing fight there for TM. Winning that fight with a single bola is actually gigantic. I'm surprised they're not hitting TVNT high ground. Looks like they, I guess they're gonna have their DPS high ground. Maybe they put simple up here. No? They did. They just said fuck it. Fuck it. We don't care. Oh my god, Quartz. Okay. Wow. This is an amazing second push from Twisted Mind, honestly. As long as they don't all die to the grab. They all die to the grab. They all die to the grab. Psycho fucking copied Lucio. Psycho copied Lucio. Oh, that's a good grab. Damn, that's a really good grab from Ziyad. I thought they actually had that. They got those early picks. But the Quartz is going to go for the long flank and call for them to just like, what are they? Are they saying rush to the cart, rush to the cart? They can't stop us all. Much like you're rushing the stage. Lucio has an AoE heal, so duplicating him and grab is a good idea to keep everyone alive. Oh, so true. That's so true. I had to consider that's an amazing tips and tricks. Oh, checkmate immediately falls over. They drop grabber. Dude, the grab's on high ground and they still have everything. Oh my god, what the fuck? They literally had everything. They still had Suzu and the beat was already like, well, I guess they didn't have beat to be fair because Astro died, but they still had Suzu and I think they had bubbles. So. Psycho's gonna pop the copy. They beat before rush. Psycho has to get the grab. Psycho has to get the grab. That's such a fucking fat grab from Psycho. Oh my god, that's a fat grab. Literally, he had to get it. If he doesn't get grab in that dupe, they might lose because they had rush late post beat. I mean, he literally had to do it. He had to do it, and he did. He had to do it. It's necessary, Tars. Does Grok know about the T9 yet? That I don't know. That I don't know. I've lost many comp games like this. With a sage piece of advice, you say. Okay. Oh. Goodbye, Psycho. Now I'm going to say this is where this comp is really going to struggle. Because it's pretty easy for them to control the majority at this point compared to like second or even first. They're going to have to really have a good split here with like, I mean, sending like Quartz or Psycho with like maybe Astro or even Simple. There's grab. Should all die there. They do all die. Does Grok know my nuts hang? Grok, do you know his nuts hang? At Grok, at Cock. How they hanging at Cock? Last fight. Rush, Bola. Team AT goes ball for the touch. There's no cast, so there's not a hinder or anything. There is a boop, but he should be chilling. We're chilling. OT triggered. Quartz dies to a fucking sim turret. And they're probably all gonna die to this. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Astro might be able to get beat. Psycho can get dupe, actually. Psycho can get dupe. Oh, Psycho, you gotta dupe that shit. Oh my god, he does. 50% ult. Oh yeah, the perk. Doesn't get it in time though, unfortunately. Yeah, Astro just didn't get beat. That perk is surely busted. I mean, the thing is that it's still pretty easy to. It's still pretty easy to focus fire a dupe. That's fair. Oh god, I guess that you got a good point. It did change the playstyle of like, oh, let's never copy a fucking tank because of the health changes to we can copy tanks again. Want to sleep, dude? I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. But I got a lot going on today. We have all the matches. I have DHL drop. I got to do. I'm doing a meet and greet segment. At the end of the day. Oh my god. Who just messaged me?
Hello.
I'm a hard-working man. One second, Swing Ship's messaging me. My boss. My boss is messaging me. She woke up at 12? It's also possible to not meet you? Yes. If you do not want to meet me, you will have to pay money. Or else I will find you. You need to give me $5 or I'm going to find you. And I will meet you. That is a threat. How'd your T1 HR meeting go? We're doing it live on stream, actually. We're going to do it live on stream. Hasn't happened yet. My promotion meeting. So they make it to high ground. They bait out the bolts. TMNT just dead. I think this map is, I mean, I see the logic. I really see the logic of Twisted Minds. I do. I see what they're trying to do here, but they're going to have to ban the sim at some point. They're going to have to ban the sim at some point if they're going to keep Psycho in.
That'll have to do.
BRB calling Sapo? Who is Sapo? Sapo Cabana. Oh, TMNT dies to the turret after taking a shit ton of spam, and they've capped. What are we doing here? Why aren't they matching sim with Yubi? Well, I like the idea of trying to like get away from the sim on certain maps where you can make it work. Knowing Qadsiah are going to try to force the sim hardcore and then like maybe banning the sim once and then maybe bringing in Yubi. See, this would have been, this map, I understand the idea of why they didn't. I'm willing to give it a like whatever. Kings Row they lost. I think they should have banned sim there. I think they should have banned sim in Kings Row. Then played this map with Psycho in, play this like double like Freya Echo thing just to see if it works, and then put Yubi in after that potentially. But so I kind of, oh my, okay, Bubble and Suzu, so they all live. And then Psycho is gonna hit the dupe. They're gonna try to focus Psycho. Checkmate's just hard focusing Psycho here so they don't get grabbed. It's a good bubble too, really good bubble from Theod to make sure they just get rid of the dupe. What's the meta nowadays? Please, 30 seconds. The best teams, also nasty. Best teams, wait, the grab was fucking, that was a nasty grab, but actually just a gigantic waste. Actual humongous waste because they still had fucking Suzu and everything. Wow, you're looking at it. You're looking at it. This is like, what is considered kind of the peak of the meta to a degree is if you're really good at sim comps. So like Lucio, Kiriko, Zarya, D.Va Sim, a Sojourner, or Cass. Now, there are other viable compositions. You can play other stuff. It's just the symmetric comp is considered like potentially the strongest if you're really good at it. Nice. Aggro beat, knowing Ziad doesn't have grab. Free fight win. Coca-Cola glass, Pepsi bottle. But you can get away with some other metas, especially like, you know, you can play some dive comps like Winston and stuff on maps where he grabs the sim wall? What in the fuck? I've never before seen. Never before seen. He grabs fucking Ziad to the sim wall, which split, I mean, it's so Sim can't TP Zarya out. I mean, interesting, for sure. I think it's weird regardless because like even if he were like, he probably lives regardless because he's gonna have the Sim wall to split the damage. But you know, luckily you have a little quartz moment. Little quartz moment. Okay, hiding into the bubble. Suzu, burned it through everything. Now Psycho with the dupe on the cast. I like the cast dupe, a little cast duping. Cast and duping. Got him. Yeah, see, when you see this hold, I like this for Twisted Minds. I think this map made sense they didn't ban the sim. This comp they're playing is pretty good. I mean, even especially now with the hazard, good at like trying to burst through. And then also on top of that, now they've swapped off the sim, honestly. So they forced them off because like, oh shit, we can't get value because they're just putting too much poke. They're putting way too much poke, way too much burst into us. So I think Twisted Minds kind of cooked with this ban and this map choice. It was more so the Kings Row one that I'm a little confused about. There's your TP top right? Well, there's no TP, bro. There's no TP, it's gone. They've removed it. And by they removed it, they've made them swap. And then Bolas. Bolas doesn't really get anything. I guess they beat it, to be fair. Oh my god, how did Quartz not fucking die? How did Quartz not fucking die? And Simple gets the TP up there and heal. So now they still have Quartz up on the high ground for pressure. Is that the raid boss? The raid boss still sits on his perch. Quartz just sits on his perch here as the raid boss. Still have downpour too, which could actually be pretty nice to the Freya to just like focus down one person. And it probably will force like a bubble or a Suzu. And then they could drop a rush later maybe. They downpour first. Good Suzu, good rush, good wall. Ah, well, downpour completely misses. Downpour completely misses, unfortunately, so they're gonna have to beat. 2 Freya, 3 Freyas? Ah, block slop. Block slop, folks. Oh my god, checkmate. Oh my. OT. That's where it's landed. I mean, they're very low here. They're so low. Yeah, they're just too low. And there it is. There's Cap. I mean, still get it to OT. I mean, hey, fine. They yeah, okay. I mean, sure. Sure. Kellogg's, what the fuck? I mean, to be fair, it was. I mean, the Tracer kill was good. The rest of it was just cleanup, to be honest. But I mean, that's a very, very good fight for him. They don't have much to push? No, they don't. They don't have a lot of push. So I guess maybe TVNT does that just for an extra, so for their, I guess, spawners get a little bit extra time because he can be fast. Who's touching? TVNT touches. Psycho has to anchor. Psycho has to anchor point here because TVNT jumped. Nice. It's a fight win. They have a minute, so they can take another fight here. The ults are good for Qadsiah. They know Astro doesn't have beat either for the grab. And they'll send Psycho to go for the long flank, which I think is a pretty... It's a risky but good idea. They just have to make sure TVNT anchors. Did he already come back? No, he's looking. Grab. Yeah, they grabbed. Yeah, they didn't have ults. They just didn't have ults. Good tempo there from Qadsiah. Honestly, I am not going to blame Twisted Minds for losing this map because I think their strategy was good. I think taking this map and banning the D.Va they could have won it. They could have won this map, legitimately. I like the idea. They really need to ban Sim though because they can't. They need to ban Sim. If they hit the downpour there on second, I think they could have won the map for sure. Because they had already like they could have definitely just like pinned one, got a full play. Having individual 17 emotes for each channel instead of a universal set of emotes. It's the bottom of the tower. Don't we already have universal set of emotes? It's called the Twitch Global emotes. Oh, I didn't turn this down or I'm going to copyright strike. Will you ever play Elden Ring? I do want to. I played a different Dark Souls game called Tales of Iron. It's Rat Souls. 3210 from Galaxy Stain. He's had a great series so far. He's had a very, very good series. But they have to ban Sim next map. They just have to. There's no other option. There's no other option. Rat Souls on the VOD channel? It is. It is on the VOD channel. When does Weibo play? Who's going to let him know? Also, how come I getting a notification from you, Cockly little sister, likely ban evader? Why am I getting that message? Why are they alerting me you might be ban evading? What are you doing out here, huh? Is this championship match? No. This is upper finals. Then we have to do lower finals. Then we have to do grand finals. So we got 3 finals. which only one of them being grand finals. But if you're gonna fight the Stockholm right now for the meet and greet, will you stay until my flight lands? Well, that depends. Are you European? If you're European, you'll probably get here before the grand finals even starts. If it's a short flight. If you're American, you're cutting it pretty close. Okay, we'll take a quick dive again. Oh, there we go. I'm phoning it in, guys. Sorry. I'm going to phone it in today. You guys just entertain yourselves while I take a nap. Hey. Whew. That was good. I'm back. Can you tell us a fact we don't know about you? Yeah, I'm pretty handsome. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you guys act like you don't know that, so I'm assuming you don't. I'm assuming you guys don't know that. Couldn't tell? Yeah, well, I mean, see, you guys didn't know that, so I'm letting you know. Blood type reveal? I actually don't. I think I'm like the greedy blood type. I'm like the one that gets like a universal receiver, but I can only like give to like myself, my other blood type, and my what is that? Is that AB negative? AB positive. I think I'm like the universal receiver, and I can only give to other AB pluses, which is like kind of goated. Which is honestly kind of goated for me. I think that's like goated as fuck. Who is that? A policy. 22. Thank you for the tier 1. I need to sneeze. Ah. Whew. You can donate plasma, though. I'll consider it. Might need to next year for the money. Universal receiver was my nickname in college. Yeah, I could see that, Trid. You show up to the LAN cafes and they passed you around like a cigarette. Like, who's this little minx? Who's this little minx at my LAN cafe? Should Aaron Keller on stream and have him say perks? You know, actually, I think I saw him coming in today. I think I was going to take a pre-venue opening poop. And I think I saw him coming in. But I wasn't totally certain. He's doing meet and greet. We will have Aaron Keller at the Avast meet and greet post-grand finals. We will. We'll have him there. We will be having him say perks live. And then we're doing ketamine with Faker as my final day as a T1 employee. Yes. Aaron Keller of Avast Faker ketamine doing. Yes. When does T1 play today? Who's going to let them know? It'll be me. They don't. Aaron's a very handsome man in real life. Yeah, I mean, I think he looks relatively handsome online, too. He seems like a nice-looking guy, kind of like me. Right, guys? Back me up on this. The casters purposely dressed like Yaoi main character. What? What are you talking about? Because they have, like, what, suits? Or jackets? Who was that on the phone? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Me when I see a man wearing clothes. This is just like the yaois I'm reading. Gooners when they see a man in a suit. Holy shit, is this boy love? Animus. Thank you for the 5 gifted Animus MR. Dodged. Dodge. I love BL. So true. So true. Like the white dude casters, they dress like yaoi protagonists. What? They're just wearing clothes. They're wearing clothes. I think you might have read too much pornography. I think it's possible. It's very possible you might have read too much pornography. You might have read too much smut. Who is that? Quintinus 2003. Thank you for the prime. And a first scarf as well from Taro. Finn. Let's get a first scarf going. Let's get a first scarf going. First scarf Sugar China, perhaps. A first scarf Sugar China. Can we get a Sugar China going? Sugar China forever. Can we get this? Let me take a look. What even is this? W caps? W caps? Is this capitology? Is it supposed to be capitology? W caps? Need? No, you don't dress like them. No offense, bro. What if I wore a button-up shirt? Would I be dressing like them? That's literally all Jack is wearing. He's wearing a button-up shirt. A white button-up shirt. Riddle me this, Batman. Riddle me this, monkey man. Deb Patel ass. That's all he's wearing? Yeah, he's wearing a really long, like, white button-up shirt with no pants. He just spent a night at his love interest, and so he's walking out with only the button-up white shirt with his hair in a messy bun. He's coming out of the bedroom with his hair in a messy bun and a white button-up shirt that barely covers his waist. Or not his waist, I guess his waist. Yeah, winning the pooing it. He's winning the pooing it. Gen Z boss and a mini. You know, great detail how it would look like? Yeah, well, you know. I've experienced love. Type 1 in chat if you've experienced love or you are cripplingly lonely. Type 1 in chat if you've loved or you're cripplingly lonely, for sure. There it is. See, look at that. We've all been there. Holy size difference? See, now this I can understand why you might say it's yaoi because of the size difference. But Johnny's just tall as fuck. How tall is Johnny? He's like 6'5" or something. Bro's tall as hell. Oh my god, they did it. They finally banned Sim. And it's New Queen Street, so okay, yes. This is definitely a Sim ban map. Is that a different number? I have said anywhere between 6'5" to 6'7". He is in that range. I've never gone above 6'7". 6'7". I've never gone above that. I've never once gone above that range. It's been a range of numbers, but it's all in the same range. You will not gaslight me. You will not girl boss me. You will not gatekeep me. You just said 6'8" yesterday? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think I ever said that. You did? No, 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 no. No, I don't think so. Also, why'd you guys act so weird yesterday at the party, huh? Not only did I not say that, but everyone thought you were weird at the party. Everyone could notice you were, like, really awkward. Everyone could notice you guys were, like, really awkward at the party, too. They were telling me about it. Like, I don't know why you guys were acting like that. Not only did I not say that, but you guys were acting really strange. Like, you know, like, you gotta tighten up a bit. Get it together. Drink all the Coke Zeros? That could be true, actually. That could be true. I could believe that. Do I really hope, by the way, on my flight back that my plane has multiple chargers for at least the long European flight? Because on the way here, my damn plane did the thing where there's like one charger for every 2 seats in the big rows, so I had to have good comms. I had to have strong team comms, some shot calling with the person next to me. Luckily, she was willing to like share. But I really don't want to have to go through that stress again. It's too much. It's too much for my little heart to handle. By the way, when we're climbing the stairs, towers, I always take a picture of Princess Shmuga. That's a Smiling Friends reference. That's a Smiling Friends reference. I know it. That's a Smiling Friends reference. He's making a reference, guys. He's making a reference. Does you remember ZP? Bro, I talked to ZP literally yesterday. I don't just remember ZP. I talked to ZP. We are ZP. We are ZP. We're casting the game. So they have finally banned Sim. I have not taken off the window capture. There you go. They finally banned Sim, and then Qadsiah saying fuck it. Ana saying fuck it. Remove the Ana. Remove the Ana. Because, I mean, you could play Ana on this map if you wanted, but typically I don't think Simple... I haven't seen Simple play any Ana that much, at least. Do not giant block of limestone me. Do not giant block of limestone my ass. Okay, so the auto immediately falls. Quartz is gonna farm. I'm obviously it's first fight, but they've banned the Sim finally. I feel pretty confident in Twisted Minds now. I have Qadsiah still winning, but I think this is what they really needed. Which, to be fair, I guess when you think about their ban strategy and their map pick strategy about this, they've done a pretty good job. You know, win map 1 where they didn't have to ban Sim. I think they could have banned Sim on King's Row, but I guess they just fulfilled themselves. And then I liked their strategy for Dorado. But now you're ban Sim, let Quartz go crazy. So what? We are Quartz. I don't know where to go with this. That's what it's supposed to be. I gotta think. I don't know. My brain's off. He's gonna drop the Bola. Bola gets Labda. Quartz is very low, though. 40 on the meterage here. There should be a cleanup for Qadsiah. Then you go to the next fight, and you're like, okay, we're chill with that. You know, we're gonna have a big old fight here with double supports. Even if they get last pick in first ban, they can ban Rainforce Quartz on a Sojourn. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, which, to be fair, yes, that's tough. But I think it's just the risk you run. You're just hoping that your strat hopefully paid for, like, worked before this, essentially. So even if Twisted Minds ends up losing this, which I did have Qadsiah, I think, winning, I am not gonna. I'm not gonna be disappointed in the strat because I think they would have done the most they could have outside of just mirroring the sim. Like, I am not disappointed in either picks or bans. Outside of maybe they could have banned Sim on King's Row. Okay, so the rush gets traded. Having Team P&T just... Oh, Quartz fucking died. Quartz just freaking died. And they win the fight off that. Team P&T will not bomb. They are probably going to give up second checkpoint for that, though. These gooners. I think banning Sim on King's Row is low value. You think so? I mean, I think it's kind of a toss-up. I think banning Sim on either of these maps would not be bad. I don't think there's a downside to banning Sim against the Sim team on a map where Sim is good. Dude, Quartz is getting a little farmed by Labda right now, though. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to play a map where Sim's going to be good, and you won't have a Sim ban. So there really isn't any difference. So, like, if you believe in your strat, you're like, let's try to win early before we get it. Because that was, like, their best, like, map pick and, you know, alternate bans. But so Landon's going to pop rush. They have to LOS him back. If TNT can just give his mech, if he can give his mech to prevent anyone dying here, this is fine. Because he can bomb. Nice. They can't peek off it. However, Astro dies. Bro, wow, good aggression. They might get full cap. They might get full cap. Simple's gonna die. They might get full cap here, honestly. Wow, they're gonna get. I think they're gonna get full cap. Simple died. They weren't able to zone them enough with the bomb, and now they just like took every bit of space in their backline. Died. I think they're just gonna get full cap, bro. And they're just gonna lose. Oh my God! No, rush, rush. They gotta get another. Kelix is low. Kelix is low. Kelix is dead. I mean, TVT can probably stall. They just can't C9. Nice, Suzu. They just can't C9. They just can't C9. Quartz makes his back. Holy fuck. Okay, not a full cap. Not an Avril theory either. Okay, clutch is fuck. From Simple to make it back. Get the Suzu and TVT with the swap. It's still comebackable, honestly. Even though it's bad, that's not Avril theorem, though it is close. Because you come to this next fight, you have a beat for Kelix's beat. You have a pulse. Maybe Psycho just hits it. Apple theory is one of the dumbest theories you've ever heard. Well, buddy, it works. So, you know what you sound like? You sound like a Philistine. You're probably out there being like, the Earth orbiting the sun? Preposterous. Your ass would have been in the Catholic Church. Just fucking absolutely shitting on Galileo. Can you explain Ableton for non-OWCS knowers? Essentially, on push, if you ever get a 100-meter difference, 100-meter plus difference on push, no matter the time bank, you are going to lose. Almost always. It's like a 99% because you have to win like 6 fights in a row to come back. They might just get full capped anyways. After all this, they might just get full capped anyways. TVT didn't even get back. I didn't even get bombed. They might just get full capped anyways. Well. Oi! It's guess what time it is? Chat, it's cargo time. Correct? Yes. It's cargo time. I'm gonna choose the outcome. I'm gonna start the Preds for the next match, which is Crazy Raccoon Twisted Minds. I'm gonna put you guys on main broadcast so you can hear stuff. You're 4 minutes ahead of main. Wait, you're right. Well, you're gonna have to watch this.
Once again, a 3-1 victory for Alcad.
Okay, I'll be back.
In one of the most dominant push maps we've seen all tournament. The EMEA rivalry goes so far, but on an international stage, Qadsiah once again overthrow TM.
Who needs a Symmetra when you got damage players like that? And Qadsiah, for the second consecutive major Overwatch esports event, they qualify for the grand finals. At the mid-season tournament, it was them up against Falcons, that time taking an 0-4 loss. But now they overcome Twisted Minds in the upper bracket final with a dominant new Queen Street to finish it. Take a look at the stats here and just look at the teamwork. Siyad, 19-3, Labda, 17-3. Everyone contributing to overcome Twisted Minds, who were so dependent on their mechanical skill, their ability to pick apart their opponents. But that Dorado, it was all the difference. Maybe the nail in the coffin, as Qadsiah just came in way more confident into this final map of the series.
Sure, we placed him, but Checkmate still got a nasty Tracer as well, only dying a couple of times in that last map. I mean, that was dominant. That is a statement from Alcad, and like you said, second time in a row, making it to a finals. Their opposition this time, Johnny, is going to be different. We're going to have a new champion, a new world finals. Could it be Raccoon? Could it be Twisted Minds? They got to play also shortly as well. They're going to come in hot, but Raccoon are going to be no easy opponent.
So what's it going to be from Twisted Minds here in this lower bracket final? We're going to have a bit of a preview coming your way, but Psycho couldn't get the job done for Twisted Minds in this series. Or are they going to go back to relying on their Symmetra play with UB in the mix? The one thing, though, is you can't keep yourself down. You gotta take this time before the next match to recuperate, get that energy, the confidence back. You have the skill required. Let's see how they do in the lower bracket next.
Yeah, but before we get there, let's go down to Danny on the stage with a hit scan superstar, Labda.
Thank you so much, Jack. Yes, I 100% agree as well. I am here with the hit scan superstar. Give it up for Labda, everybody. Fantastic job, fantastic job. Yeah, Labda saying thank you here. Say it into the mic.
So much, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. How are you feeling right now? I mean, you guys came into the tournament as a second seed in EMEA and you guys beat down TM, who were the first seed. How does that make you feel?
Actually, I feel so happy since that we're losing like last stage and we lost against them in Saudi League. So I feel so happy. When we came to Stockholm, we fixed our mental, everyone playing so perfect. So yeah, when we came to Stockholm, I feel like we can win everything. So yeah.
You guys could definitely win everything. And now, talking about winning, you guys are moving on to the grand final. Labda, who do you think is going to be your opponent for the grand final? Is it going to be TM or is it going to be Crazy Raccoon?
Actually, for me, I feel like maybe TM, EMEA on top always.
EMEA on top as always. All right. Thank you so much, Labda. Before we go, there's letters here. Let's read it together, okay? Okay? Starting with here.
R I S E.
What does that spell? Rise! There you go, everybody. Give it up for Labda one more time, everybody. Thank you so much. Zoe, back to you.
Thank you so much, Danny. Huge congratulations to Qadsiah, who are finding themselves once again in a grand final. It's just been a few weeks since they took to the stage in Riyadh as the grand finalist, and now let's see if they can make it happen this time around here in Stockholm. Necra, Avril, let's break it down. I mean, they had an absolute speed run finish there, but I want to cycle back to where it all started. Looking at this series, we expected a close match. It was very like countery between the two teams, obviously regarding the sim compositions.
Yeah, again, I look back at the Dorado, right? I said that was going to be the swing map, and that one was a very important one that felt like Twisted Minds were in a great position to win. D.Va ban gone. D.Va very necessary for these Symmetra type of compositions, but also on a very necessary map like Dorado as well. And had a situation where you basically had a spawn camp coming through from Twisted Minds, Psycho copying over towards the cast, Fan and hammering into the spawn, and you were looking at, okay, this is going to be a Twisted Minds map win. Going into New Queen Street, finally the Symmetra ban comes through, and then they lose the non-Symmetra mirror.
Yeah, it was just, you would think that that would be kind of the way that Twisted Minds would be able to turn the tide, but I think this entire series, you have to take a look at, you started off so strong as Twisted Minds. I think especially when you were able to just play with such a fast pace, that was something that did kind of set Qadsiah back a little bit. But then as we move into the later parts of the series, we get to King's Row, full push from Qadsiah, and then on the defense, it felt like they were just playing lights out, especially that boop from Kellex to send TNT off the drink.
It's just so dangerous when you look at the fact that now, okay, you've tried to be the sim counter team. And that, to be fair, has worked in previous meetings. Remember, Twisted Minds had an advantage over Qadsiah in a lot of the previous meetings. This is now Qadsiah finally kind of breaking that streak a little bit. But you get to the non-Symmetra map when neither team is actually going to be playing Symmetra. And we're looking towards what does Checkmate do now? We obviously know he's going to be a great Tracer player, so can also play towards the Echo. And when he starts doing that, it is so dangerous that Qadsiah can prove that they don't even need the Symmetra and they can still beat Twisted Minds, and maybe they'll just win the entire thing now. They're in the grand final.
New Queen Street was just a roll. Without that Symmetra, I think it was just like a lights out play. Watching how that roll even happened, it was just a snowball effect. You're getting picks onto players that were just about to get their ult or were not able to actually send them off. Like, you know, Simple had the Kiriko Kitsune rush, got picked, couldn't apply that, and then Quartz was 3% away from being able to have an overclock at the end of that road. And it stalled a little bit, but eventually it was a full cap from Qadsiah.
Yeah, I mean, Quartz eventually swapped over to the Sojourn, right? So somewhere midway through, I think when they were at 40 meters per team. And then I thought like maybe this can turn the tide, give them the advantage, because we've seen what he can do on that Sojourn, but not today. Qadsiah closed that one very quickly, very swiftly, and now they're finding themselves in the comforts of the grand finals, and that does mean that Twisted Minds now do have to go up against Crazy Raccoon, a familiar foe as well for them.
Yeah, from mid-season, right, that's when they originally got that upset win, which at the time was a ridiculous upset win because that also knocked out Crazy Raccoon from the mid-season championship, given that was a single elim. So Crazy Raccoon didn't get a chance to go through the lower bracket. This is now the chance for Crazy Raccoon to go through that lower bracket they didn't get the mid-season and see if they can get a bit of revenge on these EMEA teams. And they're going to have to do it twice because even if Crazy Raccoon do end up beating Twisted Minds, they still have to go up against Qadsiah again, which they did take map 1 from. We had that little sort of Ryan into Doomfist kerfuffle, which ended up working out for Qadsiah. Didn't quite have a response here, but otherwise, I think we've all agreed the other 3 maps that Alcad won in that series were so dominant that if you forget about the Busan, it was like a 3-0 because those 3 maps were grossly one-sided in some cases.
Where'd he go?
I think Qadsiah are going to win the whole tournament.
Oh, she said it. Statement. Clip it.
I mean, look at their dominant performance, though. Against Geekay was 2-0. It was decisive. Against Weibo, it was a 3-0. Also, very one-sided in favor of Qadsiah. And then Qadsiah do a defeat that not many teams can say that they've accomplished, which is that win versus Crazy Raccoon, one of the top teams in our Korea region. And they just beat their counterparts, breaking a 4-match loss streak against Twisted Minds. This team is feeling themselves. They're really set up for success this tournament.
I do wonder if Twisted Minds can be the team to take down Crazy Raccoon again, because then we get the Twisted Minds versus Qadsiah rematch, but this time potentially 7 maps, right? FT4 best of 7 situation. You have a longer series to play through. Have a situation where, you know, Twisted Minds learning some lessons, going from that now just happening loss to Qadsiah, which closes out in a pretty embarrassing New Queen Street where, what, like 6 minutes and 26 seconds was how fast it required for Qadsiah to finish the entire map. So a lot of lessons from Twisted Minds, and kind of the difficulty here for Twisted Minds is they have to sort of now have a new team to prep for. Prepping for Qadsiah is one thing. Crazy Raccoon a very different team.
Absolutely, and this one's for all the marbles. The winner of our next match will be moving into the grand finals, and the loser is out and will be going home in 3rd place. So we're gonna head into a quick break, and when we are coming back, we are ready with our lower bracket final.
Ancora a bocca aperta, eh? Pathetic. Leave no survivors. You're finished. Disgraceful. Not good enough. Dirt beneath my heel.
Wouldn't want to be ya.
Enough games. Qadsiah. Taste the Palatine Fang. Know your place. Bow down. Qadsiah. Oh, impressive. Arriva la punizione! And so, my reign begins.
Excuse me, do you have a pen? Cargo, we're at DreamHack Stockholm, and we need pens. I'm on it. F-Bar, let's do this.
We have our DHL drop winner.
The 2025 Overwatch World Finals is brought to you by DHL.
Hey guys, we're here in the arena again with the DHL drop segment. It's the final day of OWCS finals here in Stockholm, Sweden for 2025. I'm here with Cargo yet again, and I'm giving away 5 jerseys to some nice signs here in the arena. And once again, I have complete creative control, so I can choose whoever I want. And guess what? The best part, I've already pre-selected many of them, Cargo, if you could believe it. And our first winner, if you could believe it, Cargo, right there in the front, I see a buff white Lifeweaver sign. And I'm assuming you're a Liquid fan, correct?
That is correct.
Well, then guess what? I have a Liquid jersey for you right here for my helpful. There we go. And could you hold it up to the camera real quick just to show it off? It's signed from everyone from Liquid. North America might not be here, but their jerseys still are. There we go, first winner. And now I need to run away. I need to do many, many more. I think I've seen, is that a show Lucio point of view over there? Now, I'm not gonna be able to get Cargo to you. Could you come to me? Because instead I can't get in there. Just come on through. Come on through. Now, I have a Qadsiah jersey for you, if you could believe it. Do I have it right here? And normally, I would say show it to the camera, but guess what? I have to keep moving, so thank you so much. I gotta keep going here. Let's see, I think I had one over here. Oh, Landon, my stat farmer. Now, guess what? I just gave away your Qadsiah jersey. I know that's very sad, but in return, I did promise you, what did I promise you? What did I promise you again? Falcons. I've got a Falcons jersey for you right here. Now, could you show this one to the camera? This time about everyone on Falcons. Just hold it up real quick. There it is. Woo! And then this one, this tugged at my heartstrings a little bit. We Miss You, Alarm. So I'm assuming you used to be a Fusion fan?
Yes, absolutely so.
Yeah, I know, and unfortunately, you know, we do all miss Alarm. He had a huge impact, but in return, I do have an SSG jersey for you right here. Thank you so much. Against in North America, they may be gone, but their legacy can live on via the jerseys. And I have to pick one more. One more. I gotta see here. I can't pick. Wait! Dilducks! Speaking of which, DHL Ducks. I love that one. Dilducks. You guys might not know, best team in North America. I love what they're doing out there. Are you a Dilducks fan?
Of course. Best team NA.
And I have one more jersey for you right here. I believe it's Geek K, a GK. Is it GK or Geek K? I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Either way, here's your jersey. Hold it up to the camera. Thank you guys so much. Oh wait, is it GK or GK? I don't know, but guess, it's Geek K? It's Geek K. Cargo, could you believe that? He does, he believes it. He believes it for sure. So thank you guys all so much. This is our last day giving away jerseys, but remember, !DHL drops in the chat. Have your whispers open so we can message you. I'm gonna send it back to the desk now.
Right now. Thank you so much, Cargo and Avast. Bye, Cargo. We love you, Cargo.
Bye,
also, Avast, or to whom it may concern, no one knows if it's GK or GK. We literally asked the org themselves and the players, and all of them gave us conflicting answers or said, we don't know. So maybe this is just a, I don't know, choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm not sure. You said you refuse GK though.
GK for life. There's,
GK.
I was going to say there's no wrong choices, but now that I'm put on the spot, I'll stick my landing on GK there.
Okay,
I
we
think
have one
GK sounds better, but also like geek. I get the geek,
yeah,
like the
right.
geek. Yeah,
Geek, I kind of like that. It has like the positivity. It's very sparky. I think I go with the GK just because it's the abbreviation as well. So even if,
True, like the
if the
letters.
full word would be wrong, I can just pretend that I went for the abbreviation. Either way, we're not here to talk about them anymore, unfortunately. We're going to talk about our teams that are about to play on this very stage. Let's start with Twisted Minds. They just had a full series in the upper bracket semi-final. No, not upper bracket semi-final. It was the upper bracket final, in fact. And they fell at the hands of Qadsiah. Well, in that match, they weren't busting out the UB Symmetra, which brought them so far in this tournament and in this season. They had Psycho in the mix. I feel like for this one, though, UB's got to be back in.
I agree with you. Psycho was really here to be able to play anti-Symmetra tech, and I think now that we have the Crazy Raccoons matchup, and we've seen just how good the Symmetra can be versus this team, I do think that UB will come back into the roster to be able to play the Symmetra, and I hope that the team can keep an iron mental through this one. They're going to have a long day if they win versus Crazy Raccoon. That's going to be 3 matches back-to-back.
It's a very different style that Twisted Minds has to go back to compared to what they were doing against Qadsiah. Although, you know, if they beat Crazy Raccoon and go back to Qadsiah, they'll have to sort of readdress how they take on that Symmetra again. Something that Crazy Raccoon has been spending all night, I'm sure, looking over how do you beat this Symmetra? UB front line right there, back into the starting lineup. No doubt UB is going to be very important. And by the way, there's only going to be one Symmetra ban available for Crazy Raccoon in a potential best of 5. So where they end up deploying that is going to be extremely important.
Sometimes versus this team, it's at the very beginning. UB ends up playing something like the Mei, get it out of the way early, but then that's the problem. You still have to learn to beat the Symmetra after that ban does come through, and that's where a lot of teams have struggled. Sometimes it just doesn't matter, and we saw that happen even just in our last series.
Exactly.
It will matter a lot, I think, for Crazy Raccoon, given that I don't think they have... they need to really be playing the Symmetra ban, in my opinion, on a type of map that has the longer sight lines, going towards the pushes, going towards the escorts. You don't want to be deploying. I even look back at how they sort of use that in the mid-season. They use that on Atlas. They use that on a Flashpoint, which I just don't even think is that amazing of a Symmetra map compared to the other maps. You want to put UB onto Mei, rather force them onto the Mei as a Crazy Raccoon POV on a map where the Mei may not actually be that good. If you look at something like a New Queen Street, Mei probably doesn't really have that much value compared to many other maps. What you don't want is to give him the availability to play Mei on King's Row.
I want to clarify, I said it's not that it doesn't matter, like you don't want to use the ban. I mean it like, it may not matter at the end of it that you use the, like the ban might just not play out for you that way.
It needs to be a guarantee. When the Symmetra ban map has to be a guaranteed map win for CR. Like that's pivotal in this series.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot going into the ban strategies when you're going up against a team that is so well known for this particular look. Now, if we're looking back at a Crazy Raccoon's game against Qadsiah, they did win on control, busting out jump-ins Reinhardt, then Doomfist really throwing something at the opposition that they weren't able to deal with. Is that perhaps a similar approach we're going to see in this match?
Could be a reasonable look at for a map 1, but at the same time as well, I don't think that Doomfist is a great spot in this meta. I think Qadsiah were a little bit surprised by that one. Now that cat's out of the bag, Twisted Minds, they obviously saw that as the only map 1 by Crazy Raccoon in the Qadsiah
Chills
series.
warning. Sorry guys, I didn't give you a chills warning beforehand.
Coming back, if even
did I give you guys a chills
back,
warning?
I just don't really see it the second time around. But map 1,
chills warning here.
If it's like
Sexo
an
chills.
Diva ban, that's still a really strong start.
All right, that's it. That's the last
Typically, this is what these
DHL drop segment. We're done. We're done giving away DHL. We're no more cargo. No more cargo.
Obviously, still going to be on the table, but at least you remove the Sim Diva.
We're done.
And then for the rest of the series, we might see more Max. That has been a look that Crazy Raccoon have been a lot more
unemployed
Sexo.
Unemployed.
During the OWCS
unemployed Sexo.
World Finals.
You don't have to talk to the public again. Yeah, I'm becoming a what is it, a hikikomori? Hikikomori? I'm staying inside. I'm never going outside again.
Zarya, there's a lot of different looks that I think like this team can be very confident.
I'm going to be staying inside from now on.
Their King's Row curse. They did end up winning with Max in the roster on that one more recently, and so I think you can have a lot of confidence with Max coming in.
This needs to be a Ramatra heavy game. I think for Crazy Raccoon that's going to be one of the
better shots. Did you see that T1 just signed Cargo as a co-streamer for 2026?
I did not see that. That's huge. Cargo, yes.
I'm sort of leaning
dude, we should do S Cargo. We should put him we should put a shell on him. Thoughts? We're at Z Pyramid. I don't know if ZP's earned it. Okay, I'm going to swap back over to the clear clean. Actually, I'm going to leave clean feed on for a little bit because I didn't see that Fitz is back either. I do need to go
pretty much all the teams relying on their sub players as well.
I do need to also go pee. So you guys are going to stick with this with the main broadcast feed for a little bit longer. But they called me to the segment. It's like, oh my god, I have to pee, and then the robot was late. Cargo was late, which never happens with DHL.
That fact as well, because you're also
no Z Pyramid, no people Finland. We used to be a Twitch chat.
Prior to this, that chance.
We used to be a Twitch
really
chat.
Important, especially if you want to keep investing in these players longer into the future. They've got to get their start here.
Yeah, I do think this is going to be a heavy.
Also, you got copyrighted again. 1 billion%. Billions must get copyrighted. Billions must get copyrighted.
Looking to take that title from
this is so sad. This is so sad.
You know, still questions about
that's okay. We'll live with it. Eagle will probably get mad, but he'll live. He'll live with that shit.
I am saying this may be the last time.
Oh fuck! I should have done that. I should have done a 6-7 bit with Cargo.
It's a maybe. He's saying it's a maybe, so we'll see if he'll come back or not.
Man, I missed my chance.
What's important about Lip here is he doesn't play as much.
Imagine if I had Cargo be like 6-7 and he does it with his big ass hands.
Very pivotal, in my opinion, to countering the sim.
You still have time? I actually don't.
If Lip isn't
I'm done.
comfortable on the Freya, could be a problem.
But Heesing could also play the Echo. I think that also, like, the Venture is not a bad
I would have
pick
cried.
to be able to bring out in this matchup. But it really is just about making sure that with those teleports,
he's already gone, dude. They've already wheeled him away.
flanked, or you're not just going to get one.
They've already
lead,
wheeled
and
them away,
that's
man.
something that I think Crazy Raccoon, with the time that they have had between yesterday and today,
Dude,
you know that
5
they're
stream
going to be
streak, Glorp.
hitting
Oh
the
my
books.
gosh,
They're going to have a
a
strategy
5
this time
stream
around,
streak.
and
Holy
they
shit!
might have even gotten some help from some of the previous
That's
players
huge.
that actually did play against this.
Gets over to
direction
a 6-7 on the
strategy.
desk
I
and
don't
living
know, I
forever.
think Team Falcons in the
I don't know
mix
if I have
there.
such.
Colluding in there.
If I had
They're
such
all in a practice room on our
ability
floor,
to do
Admiral,
so,
we got
if I'm
the
allowed to go back over there.
Yeah, you guys got the
I'd be very surprised.
Someone
if
visited the
Falcons
stream
have
chair while you were gone. Really?
Listen, sometimes you gotta band together
Is that so?
in order to like make it happen.
Was it Trid?
Honestly, is that not a thing? I would say there is a thing.
Was it my handler?
I'm pretty sure, like, okay, so like I'm just saying.
At least the
just
North
throwing it out
American
there.
fans, right?
Right.
All the North American fans are like, well, you know, all the NA teams knocked out.
It was
so
just a
yeah,
torso.
There have been teams in the past, not to like throw out any names, who have been
Cargo went to a farm up north.
stripping,
Yeah,
like, certain,
we sent him
like,
up north.
regional strategies and just didn't want to give other regions like a rep against it. So like,
We sent him up
obviously,
north.
for our sim playing regions, like they don't want the Koreans to get better at it.
Right. And you actually did hear from that interview before we went into the matchup between Twisted Minds and Qadsiah. They're just happy if EMEA wins. Obviously, you do want to be the team to do that, but it's still great to be able to hear that they just want to see EMEA on top.
And there is a very high likelihood that that's going to happen. We might even be looking at an all EMEA final with Qadsiah and Twisted Minds. We've had them in the grand finals of the EMEA
Go
region
Piss Girl.
for
Well,
every
I'm trying to
single
get through this
stage,
segment.
taking
Because here, I have a
place
secret
on the victories
strategy.
there, but seeing it here in
I have
the
a secret
World
strategy.
Finals,
When the match starts, like about the beginning of the
for them
match,
as
it's the
teams. It
perfect
means a lot
time
for
to
the
go
region.
pee.
And it also
Because then
means a
all
lot
the
for other
Overwatch
regions
fans are back in the
because,
arena, so I don't have to worry about having a conversation while my dick is out at
I mean,
the
at this point, I think the gap has
fucking
officially
bathroom.
closed, at least in my eyes. The question is,
You're low-key the ops for
has
not
the gap
picking
been
my sign.
overtaken? 'Cause if
That
EMEA
depends.
get the
Were
top
you the
two
one?
spots, win number one and number
Were you the
two,
person that
Korea,
said
a lot of questions to be asked about where they are,
like gays
power
for
levels
UB?
of Overwatch currently in esports, because
I saw a
it's already pretty
sign
historical that you
that
had
said
all
gays
three
for
teams
UB.
walk down the lower bracket, a
And I was
double
like,
EMEA upper
I
bracket
laughed.
final going into a
I
guaranteed
laughed,
EMEA team in the grand
but I was
finals
like,
against
I
both of
can't
them.
pick
And
that.
if you actually get an EMEA
I laughed,
World
but I can't
Finals
pick that
champion,
one.
It would be groundbreaking. I don't think it'd
I
be
didn't say
playing
that?
history.
Well, okay.
Overwatch esports, at least from the OWL era on, was the last time a European team has won is probably when Johnny played, honestly.
Why didn't you pick it? Let's think for a
We
second
did
here.
have to have, you know, Crazy Raccoon.
Let's think for a second here.
eliminate T1, and then we also saw
Why?
unfortunately, Crazy
Why didn't I
Raccoon
pick it
eliminate
at the DHL sponsored segment and then immediately pissed off
you know,
many people?
A little unfortunate how the bracket played out for that.
Yeah, they're
UB
very
would get mad. Not just
anti-Korean
UB,
as
probably.
well.
I mean, listen, I can't rock the boat there
Maybe they're the
that
problem.
much.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, but then again, like you did see.
I would've
the-
pulled them
the
off
MENA teams, or
camera.
rather the EMEA teams. They were the ones knocking the Korean teams down in lower brackets in the first place. So you know, it's a taking and giving, or whatever I was about to say there. Regardless, though, we are looking at a very exciting grand
So,
final.
but
and
I did
also a
laugh.
Very, very exciting lower bracket.
Mine looks like the
final
rank up
guaranteed
screen.
goes
I'm so sorry,
to,
Mac.
players
Mac
or
Cub.
other
I'm so
teams.
sorry.
Is there an individual?
I listen. I don't have very long to work with. I can only pick what my eyes see,
If you
and I
need to
didn't
look
see
at just
yours.
one specific team, I
At
think
least
for
it didn't.
me,
It didn't
really
catch
is
my
going
eye.
to
Nothing. There's
be,
anything wrong with
UB.
your
I
sign.
think I need to give UB a lot of credit for this upcoming match, and so when we take a look
Did the
at
desk
our
go out yesterday? I see
predictions,
hungover eyes. I was out with Zoe and
I actually did say
Avril.
Crazy Raccoon for this.
What?
I didn't see Rose. I think Rose was in. I think Rose was inside.
No, I was stalling because I didn't know we were going next in the.
But
And here we are.
Zoe. I was out with
Predictions.
Zoe and Avril.
Huzzah. I went with Twisted Minds. It's a sim meta. Like, that's what it is. And if it's a sim meta.
Why didn't you pick
and
mine?
you're
What was
going
yours,
up
Kaden,
against
huh?
The sim originators.
Why don't you tell me what's
if
yours?
they're on.
By the way, I
amazing
checked your
on
IP
the night,
address. I
especially
know where you're at.
coming off of a loss, this is the team that they get more hungry. They get more.
Zoe hangs out with you out of work. Okay.
Like, hyped up,
You want to see
amped
this,
up in
dude?
order to like take it all. Like I know this is gonna like put a fire.
I'm gonna show you
under
guys
them.
something crazy
So
because
I
I got
think
motion
they
like
got
that.
what it takes
I
to
got
take this
motion like
serious.
that.
To tie the points together, though, I think if there is going to be a Twisted Minds win, I do think you do have to look at UB as like the initiator of all of that. Otherwise, I think Crazy Raccoon, they have been in this scenario before. They have made strong lower
Oh, I'm in the wrong
bracket
thing.
runs
One
to
second.
have the comeback into a grand finals, and so they're familiar with this territory. They know what it's going to take to be able to get back there.
It's the first time that I
This is the best
genuinely
way to do
think I'm going to have to go against Korea. Twisted Minds is going to be my prediction for this one.
Look
I think
at.
they're in a strong position to go to the finals. Qadsiah versus Twisted Minds grand
I'm gonna
finals.
generate. I'm generating a Grok AI
Biggest
image right
time
now.
Might just be done for this tournament. EMEA look to be on top. I said I was.
Let's see.
all in on
Are there
Forza,
anything
remain
that I
on
could? No, there's nothing.
Okay.
Look at this.
Looking at our audience here, Crazy
That's
Raccoon
my.
still
Look who's
the
in my
favorite to
contacts.
win it all, but quite frankly,
Look who's in my
usually when we
contacts.
see
There's no
Korean
phone
team
number I
facing
checked.
off
There's no
against
phone number I
literally
checked.
any other regionals
Look who's in my contacts right
They're
there.
usually favored.
They're usually
I got most of them
favorites,
like that.
so no big surprise. I do think 38% is quite a lot in that regard. But yeah, Twisted Minds.
Fake? Nope, not fake.
They're here to fight, okay? They're here to represent their region. They're here
Her
to
home
show
address?
what they
Let's
got.
see. What's her
This
home
is
address?
for
Did I just
all or
dox her?
nothing. The loser will be going home. The winner moving
No, I
on to the
didn't.
grand finals. So let's meet the teams.
Thank
Beauty
you so
and the
much
Bee.
there, Zoe, and welcome back, friends, to the
You
main
spelled her last
stage.
name
That's
wrong.
where Alcad has
She is
secured
the one that put that
themselves
her
booked a
contact
place
info
in
in
our
my
grand
phone,
final
so it
later
couldn't have been me
on
that did anything.
today.
She would have
We're
to
gonna rename this
have the
main stage
typos
now.
herself.
I'm going to call it the Colosseum of the Fallen because Alcad have sent both of these next two teams
Avril
into
Pred,
the
Twisted
lower bracket
Minds.
for this
I
final.
mean, it's not a
This
bad
will come
prediction.
a
I mean,
tale
Twisted Minds
of
are
vengeance,
really
of
good, and they could just
redemption.
force the
The
sim,
winner of this
because I don't
will
think
get
they're
a
going to try to
chance
do
at a
non-sim
second
comps versus
shot
Crazy
in
Raccoon.
that grand final to beat them, but who will it be?
Um,
DreamHack, the question is,
But I'm going Crazy Raccoon. I'm going Crazy Raccoon.
I hope you guys at home are ready to. It's time to meet the teams in this lower
Man
bracket
with spring
final.
legs.
First up, please welcome back Twisted Minds.
Thank you for the tier 1. Man with spring legs.
A team consisting of Cord, Yubi, Psycho, TVNT, KSI, a simple and funny Astro. Will they manage to get themselves
Who's
back
the host, guys?
on
Ever
board
Overwatch thing before?
for
I'm unsure. He's done a lot of Valorant stuff, though. He's super nice. He was also out a bit with us last night. He bought a Minecraft toy at the arena for his kid. He's a Minecraft collector, Minecraft figurine collector for his children. So yeah, I don't know if I'm unsure if he's done another Overwatch event before, but I mean, I think, you know, he's a stage host. He's the host, in my opinion, or something that you can be very flexible. You don't have to necessarily be like specific to any game. Yeah, I think he's super chill. He seems like, I think he does a good job.
and make history. DreamHack, give it up for Crazy Raccoon. The fans are ready. It's spine tingling. Woo! I can feel the goosebumps.
Ask him
are
to do
there.
6-7. He would.
We're all ready to rock and roll. We hope that you folks at home are too.
I don't have anyone that shares the name of the more famous person. Dude, imagine the other person named Connor Prince, dude. Dude, they must feel like, oh, dude, there's this other really famous guy named Connor Prince. I bet they must feel so bad to be the other Connor Princes. It must be tough as fuck. For sure. Wait, I'm going to get copyrighted. I gotta wait for the intro music. Imagine being a white guy named Michael Jordan. That would be good. I'm the first result when you Google my name in Google. I won the battle of names. Dude, everyone, drop your name, home address, and phone number in chat. Drop your name, phone number, and home address in chat, everybody. Let's all see how unique you are.
And knocked them out of the competition.
And this time, here at
Can
the
you drop your
OWCS
credit card info?
World
Oh, of
Finals,
course.
we're looking
We
at
need
a
more
Crazy
information.
Raccoon roster that are looking at a lot of legends with plenty of accolades who are perhaps towards the end of their careers here, trying to make one final stand to lift that.
I'm assuming the Preds
OWCS
automatically
trophy.
closed because we did 30
Can they
minutes.
get over the hurdle though, Jaws? Twisted
Fucking
Minds,
Gimli and
Qadsiah,
Gandalf
they're
vibes on the
my
stage,
purpose
yeah.
so far this tournament.
Jack's
Yeah,
gonna
I think
turn to
all
Johnny and
things
he's gonna be like,
well
"You're
done.
gonna have to
Wanna
toss
say
me."
against Qadsiah, waiting for them in the finals, and I think Adam put it perfectly
But
as well
because
down on
it's
the
everyone
stage,
says
like,
they're
look,
yaoi, he means like
someone
toss
is
him
going
like
to get
salad
revenge
wise.
here.
Okay, let's move on. I need to go pee real quick.
Qadsiah
Everyone watch
is end
this
up
for
sweeping
watch
if they,
this for a little
make
bit.
it back to the finals. This series is going to be close. Korea's #1 versus EMEA's #1. We're going to Busan with Twisted Minds banning away Jumbin's Winston as Lucio ban for Crazy Raccoon.
Very much expected from either team here. Crazy Raccoon, a team that relies on their mechanical ability, their individual skill, Junbin's masterful Winston is going to be impactful throughout this series. So Twisted Minds, because they come from the upper bracket, they get the advantage of first map pick and first ban. And like the desk touched on, UB back in the mix here for a Twisted Minds roster that faced a bit of a trap game here. They need to get back into this game with confidence, feeling energetic, and that can be difficult after just about missing out on the grand final. But this is where a team captain like UB, who is so great for the communication, the leadership of this team, to rally the troops, to get your head back into the game. Twisted Minds here. You can see UB so far in the OWCS finals been pivotal for them, providing the Symmetra capable of taking down even the most powerful opponents. But Crazy Raccoon, they got more to worry about, because so far I can see Twisted Minds, they've been looking really good even without the Symmetra. Korea, they got a bigger uphill battle than just the Symmetra in this one.
And that's not really something we've ever said any time before. I mean, look at Overwatch League, and even Abra was talking about it throughout OWCS's history too. Korea has always been on top. Can EMEA upset that and rewrite the history books, or at least add another page? Now, even looking at Crazy Raccoon, Lip on the other side, you're not expecting him or Heesang to really permanently play something like a Symmetra. Maybe we see flashes of it. Of course, we did see Proper playing someone for Team Falcons, but that's not where their skill lies. That's not where their comps are really going to deviate. So we go to Busan. What do you expect we're going to see here from Junbin? Of course, Wrecking Ball, it's been another massive hero pick for the tank player.
Yeah, Junbin, one of the best Wrecking players in the entire world, and this could be a good time to pick the Wrecking Ball Hazard. Another good hero pick to try and deploy against this Symmetra. But when you compare the two Korean teams, Crazy Raccoon, they overcame Falcons yesterday. But Falcons, they rely more on the teamwork. They're capable of flexing over to a hero like Symmetra, and maybe they could have made it work here today, but instead it was Crazy Raccoon in a 5-map banger who took out their Korean rivals. And you can see going into our first control map, Crazy Raccoon, they are perfect on this map so far. I will say though, those upper bracket finals, they were sweeps. They were really good. Yeah. And so don't let those stats fool you too much.
It's only control, man. It's all good. It's just the first map of the stage. It's all good. It's all good. Fraudulent game, of course.
I disagree, by the way. Love me a Lijiang Tower. Let's go. Not in the hero pool, not in the map pool for this event, but shout out Lijiang Tower. I appreciate everyone in ranked who votes for Lijiang Tower.
That's true. If it's up there, I'm throwing a vote that way.
Give it a B vote, you know?
Yeah. All right, Lucio taken away from Funny Astro, but I think the Wu Yangs are very good for Twisted Minds as well.
Yeah, the Wu Yang has looked spectacular for Twisted Minds, but that is obviously when they want to play a bit more poke-oriented, when they want to shut down the Symmetra we just saw from Qadsiah. Going into this matchup, sometimes we've seen the Juno Brig deployed when you want to play these more brawl-style compositions where everyone is clumped together. You want to maximize the area of effect healing that comes out. It makes it so much easier to top everyone up. Baptiste has been a great pick for Landon on Qadsiah in matchups like this. But going into a matchup like this, you gotta think Twisted Minds, they got a great game plan, because this is their map pick. They decided to go here. Crazy Raccoon, they know what's coming their way. We saw in the upper bracket matches how they deployed the bans. The Lucio, the Symmetra, the Diva came out against teams like this because they know what is coming their way. Let's just see how they adapted overnight. See if there's any difference in play from them.
Seeing a lot of this from Shu too. This Ana. I mean, look, at the end of the day, Junbin can still rely on the Ram.